So as you guys remember last week, we ended off, you guys had just finished vanquishing a literal boatload of fake-cursed skeletons and moss-covered zombies. Oh, why did it start over? This wasn't supposed to be where it is now. So silly. Hang on. The wrong music. There we go. But yeah, so we had just finished off with a bunch of fey-touched skeletons, moss-covered zombies, and then just as you were thinking you were going to be done with it all, you realized there are quite a few more monsters still coming. As the final one in your initial area falls, the wind shifts and it's cold and sour with rot as it blows over towards you. Ahead of you, where there were broken roots and moss, it gives way to ancient stone. A massive figure steps into view. He's jagged bone, hanging moss, and just a giant necrotic bulk of a creature. It's no myth. It's no mindless corpse either. It's a roll nature checks to see if you guys can tell what it actually is. It'd be fine with me. Yeah. See.
23.
Which nature?
23 is pretty good. So I assume you'll share your information too. So.
I only got 17.
Only a 17? That's still not bad. I mean, I've seen worse. Okay. So before you is this giant hulking form of what could only be considered a brute wight, which is a larger than normal wight. Its shoulders are hunched and its head is tilted. It exhales and a sound of a groan escapes as it tightens its two hands around a giant club made of iron and broken wood. Its eyes are glowing dull with a violet malice. Fungal spores hiss from the seams of its flesh. Behind it, a bridge stretches out into the mist of the forest, slick with rot and death. Skeletons, once proud warriors, now shamble in unnatural unison. Some with moss choking their joints, others with split skulls and that have been reforged by fungal growth. There's at least 20 of them, maybe more. They're clattering forward in no formation, just undead hunger. Between them, the earth itself groans under the weight of a handful of rotted hulks, moss-covered zombies like you fought before, fused with roots of the forest, drag behind them, vines pulsing with just stolen magic. And then behind them, looming at the far end of the bridge, where the last rays of violet light flicker through the mist, wearing a dark crown, holding a massive blade with eyes that burn with a still but patient hatred, stands the Blight Lord. What's up, Blue Line? Good to see you, brother. It's your game tonight, too? You hear him, his voice echoes out. You came so far just to fail at the threshold, he says. His voice is like earth cracking in winter. The prince will never wake. This land belongs to rot now, he gravelly says. You feel it in your bones. He's not waiting for you to strike. He's waiting for his dead to soften you up so he can come in and finish the job. The bridge is groaning underneath the press of bone and meat above it. The brute white steps forward. You have no time to rest, no time to restart initiative. It's already on you. The dead are already moving. So that's where we are picking back up is mad combat time. So that being said, we are chilling at the. I believe we're at the top. It's the first cursed skeleton. He's going to shamble forward. We got another one that's going to shamble. Now, Tim, I'd like you to go ahead and disrupt these guys a little faster this time. I've got other stuff I'd like to do besides fight these creatures all night. So, if you could, just...
I'll get right on that.
Okay, yeah, that's all I'm asking. They do kind of just push forward off the bridge, though. This one's going to be able to run up pretty much right to good old Selwyn. He's going to whip his old masterwork longsword around on you and completely miss with a 9. So, did not go well, pussycat. Now, let's see. And then we are on to the mighty forest urban ranger type hunter person, Aelwyn.
All right.
Hey, can you with me?
Huh?
The map.
You get it from your character like I showed you. Remember?
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Here to help.
Thank you, sir.
Hmm.
There we
All right.
are.
Ellen's gonna. I still have my gravity bow. Sorry,
Struggle bus?
did you rest us or something?
No. You still have 15 hit points down.
Well, that wouldn't.
I mean, I changed nothing. I turned it off, and here we are.
They Vale's still on the
Oh.
verge of death.
Vale has more hit points now because I fixed her hit
We
points.
fixed her, yeah. Yep. So we're all good. I'm good. We're wounded and
Hold on.
breathing heavy right now.
Yeah, you are.
Okay. Well, for some reason, I don't have gravity bow on. It lasts for 6 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, it should be on. Just turn it on again. Maybe it's a fantasy grounds glitcheroo. Jameen?
Sure.
Still have my bark skin, so.
That worked for you. I heard
Okay.
No, it's gone. That's weird. I did nothing.
Yeah, and
Travis.
Osmir still had his thing on. I don't know. Maybe I just never put it on myself like I thought I did. Okay. I am going to. Gosh, this feels like the opportunity that I need to. I'm just gonna shoot the fake hearse 2 that's on Sylvan.
Ready for my turn. I'm about to fuck some shit up.
Jeez.
I hope Stillwood doesn't give himself away for what he does next.
That's good.
Okay. I'm going to. Okay, that's a natural 19. So
That's
29
the best I've been able
at
to see
least.
your camera for your dice ever.
Well, it looks real good, yeah.
Did you
I
change
didn't
something?
change anything. Nope.
That's the easiest I've been able to see him. Because typically I can't really for real see him, and it's like real mad. So what's you're rolling against the skeleton here? So it's easily over 20.
Yeah.
That means it hits.
Yeah, it's a 29 at least. I didn't look at any. I have my point blank on, so it actually gets an extra point of damage. 1d8 plus 5 is what we got. Okay, well, 7 damage.
DR5 or is it magic?
It's magic.
It's considered magic, I think.
And I'm gonna run up on him, and I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and go, I don't care who the fuck you are, but if you've got something else that you can do, it's time to pull out all the stops.
Oh. So blatantly, obviously saying things like, are you not going to say, like, you're not Maldron? You're just going to say, I don't care who you are, do whatever you got to do? Is that...
Yeah, that's... Okay. I said what I said.
Okay. To make sure I'm on the same place.
It's my turn.
I kind of half smile over to her, like, pretending like I don't know what she's talking about, but giving her a slight nod, like, I got this. All right.
Turns into a moss.
And runs away.
I got it. It is Maldron! It is! It truly is him. He ran away!
Why does it smell like actual
Hey,
shit?
I don't know, honey, but I am live. Well, I don't know what you're talking about either. And probably the salmon I cooked. Jesus. Why does it smell like actual shit in here? It's like, because I cooked salmon. I don't know. I guess she doesn't like salmon. She's my baby. Sorry, the Blight Lord, he is up. Great news about the Blight Lord, you guys. He is up. He is way back here. He has...
There's a lot of people before me.
a nice longbow here. He's going to just shoot it at this metal tin can guy here. 30 hits Tim.
Jesus Christ.
And... no, 12 damage.
Jesus Christ.
The fingers skeleton is up next. He's just gonna shamble forward a little bit.
Fucking arrow straight through you, man.
Yeah, it was not a good arrow. That was not a good for him arrow, for real. But it's there. And it's going to swing on Selwyn. And 24 is going to hit. So Selwyn's going to take this Masterworks longsword to the chest. Ooh, 11 points of damage. Another touch skeleton.
Jesus Christ.
Jumble on forward here. Rolls right up to our boss, Timmy here, Eldrick of the Eldricks. 25 is going to hit. That's a good one. Let's see. It's max damage, 11 damage. So this could be a short game, you guys.
Yeah, not looking good. Not looking good.
Not looking good. Well, I'm just saying, I need those disruptors to work. 18 is going to miss from that skeleton on Eldrick, and then we have the Fox Veil is up.
Veil is...
It's Valerie, right? That's what it's short for?
Yeah, it's short for Valerie. Exactly. How did you know?
I knew it.
Vale's gonna run. Vale's gonna run up here next to me,
Okay.
and then bite this with just her bite because she's pissed off and she's like bleeding. She's just attacking anything in sight right now. So let's see. Yeah, 27 hits.
Hey, that hits.
And then let's see, we're gonna do partially resisted. And that's the end of her turn.
Okay. Did great. Did a quick little bit of damage there. Fey touch skeleton. That one's gonna be pretty close. Let's see. He wants to get up in there. I think he can probably get to Selwyn real quick. Not like Selwyn's trying not to get dead or anything. 20 is a miss though. You guys do have high armor class at least. These guys shouldn't do much for you.
I still have my bark skin.
Yeah, the Blight Lord, he can hit you though. Like I wouldn't put it past him. These guys are all just shambling forward like argh. Selwyn, you're actually up, bro.
Alright. I'm gonna take a deep breath. And with all my might, I am going to cast 30 feet in front of me. Because she said, I don't care who you are. I haven't used this yet because I've been trying to steer away from, obvious magic. But I'm going to cast lightning right 30 feet in front of me. So basically right on top of that Blight Lord.
The big guy? The white brute?
The big white brute, because he's basically 30 feet, and I have a 30 feet range, and plus it has damage, like a radial damage as well. Aerial effect, yeah.
He succeeds his saving throw. Does he take half?
Let me see. Let me read all the... completion of the spell. It says immediately upon completion of the spell, reflex saving throw. I don't know what the saving throw is for. Maybe halved. If you're outdoors in a storm area, the spell functions indoors, underground, but not underwater. I don't know. It says there's a reflex saving throw. Reflex half. There it is. Yep. I literally saw it as soon as you said it. But yeah, so it's going to be 3d6 and
you can just roll damage and the program will half it because it knows it succeeded.
Yeah, but doesn't he hit everybody in a line in front of him with that?
No, it's called lightning it's a vertical lightning. It's not horizontal. It casts above and it does like a radial damage.
What's the radius?
Casting time 1 round, range
5 feet.
5 feet.
So everybody around him within 5 feet, you need to target as well.
Alright.
So do this. Cast your damage. Just roll your damage on the one you've got there that you've got targeted, or that you have already.
3d6.
So okay, did 4 damage to him. Now Control click on the bottom two there that are in like more than half in the circle.
By the way, you can cast that 160 feet away, not 30 feet.
Yeah, I noticed that as soon as I saw it. But he was only 30 feet, so.
Yeah.
So, and then let's roll this again. The damage on those two.
Well, you need to roll the attack on them first, so that it gives them the option to save. It is the I didn't look at it. I'm trying to. I just haven't had time to finish reading it because you're doing stuff. Fail. Well, you only one of them rolled a failure. The zombie. That's not even one. That's one. There's one zombie there. Two, and there's two. So there's 10 and 19. 19 rolled. 10 did not for some reason. You have them both targeted too.
Yeah, I don't know why. You said 19 did not?
Am I crazy?
19 failed.
Yeah, 19 failed.
The other one didn't roll.
Oh, so 10 didn't. So let's roll on 10
didn't
here.
roll for some reason. They both fail.
Yeah, they both
But
failed.
you
Both
know
failed.
is it the same damage to them too? The 3d6.
Yeah. 3d6 to them as well.
Oh, nice. Okay, so yeah, then now you keep them targeted and you roll the 3d6 or the damage box on there. Nice roll, 15. That actually did work. Like they're both critical.
Cool. And I can cast that. That happens every round now.
Yeah, it sticks around for later. I know.
Yeah, so that's beautiful.
Cheater gonna cheat. Osmir. Cheater gonna cheat. Osmir the raccoon.
Oh, I'm assuming he can reach. I mean, we're all kind of like in a weird spot, but the idea is that he's right next to 26, so that's who he's going to bite.
That's interesting. Hey guys are all over the place here.
13, 14. Is it just 14?
14 would not hit.
Yeah, I was trying to. I think he just has a +1. Yeah, that's nothing. He's gonna stay where he's at, though. And that's his turn.
That zombie move after he got struck by lightning.
Does it take damage if it does?
No, I just didn't know it. I was like, wow, it moved after it got struck by lightning.
Yeah, it did move. Oh, Eldrick, you're up.
Yeah, we're gonna use speed. You know it.
Here, and I'm gonna do
Swing
this.
away,
Uh,
baby.
This for you.
Swing away.
Yeah,
You're gonna love it.
I love it.
Swing away.
Yeah.
I'm within. Oh shit, maybe not. I was gonna say I'm within 5. I was within 5 foot of him. I could have healed him, but
Line him up for
There
me.
you
Line
go,
him
son.
up for me.
Just
There we go.
If you can hit 5, 6, what is it? Well, 3, 4, 5 times in a row. This could be one of those bloop moments, you know. So let's just.
Yeah.
We're just praying
nat
to the Elder.
20s on all of them. Just get a nat 20.
Yeah. All right. So starting with Fake Cursed 5 here. My Warhammer. Using a Great Cleave. 27 is gonna hit. We'll roll damage. 15 to start. That's not bad. You want to roll You want to wait until the end to roll all these, or?
No, just go for it.
All right. The next is 38. Oh.
It's
Yeah.
got a mythic point to add a d6 or whatever it is. Is that something that he can do? I think that's something you do.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, you could add a.
I'll do it here. Oh, I've only got one left now, though.
What's
27 is gonna hit him.
What's the DC for the Fortitude save?
Let's see. It says it's a will save,
Oh, it's a will save.
and I do not know. It doesn't say.
I think it was 14. Ooh, nat 20.
All right. So I hit 38, and he will take 13 damage.
He dead.
Next we'll go on to 19. 26 will hit. For maximum damage. 16 damage.
Nice.
He passed his save.
Alright, next one. 25 will hit.
He's gonna lose his life. That's 14.
11, okay, cool. Alright, now, yep, that was 14. Now 26. Oh, I missed.
Missed the last.
Disappointing. Okay.
We took out 2 that round. That's pretty step in the right direction.
Yeah.
Can't get mad
I'll
with
take it.
that.
Yeah. Yep. And that's all I got.
Okay. Send it. Oh, the brute white. He gonna slide up. That's as far as he can get though. His boys are in the way. I guess he could move in there, but he's not technically that big. He can get in there. I just made him bigger because he is a little bigger, but he's still technically within. It's funny because he's supposed to be a badass, but really doesn't hit very hard. If he hits, oh, I did hit though. All right, he hit you hard. You took 11. Wisp.
Fantastic.
He's gonna pop up here, and he's gonna go for the double dagger and horns combo. Miss. Back to the top. Faith skeleton 15. Way back up there on the bridge. He's gonna hold back there for now. So it's that guy. He's gonna stumble forward.
Yeah, right into the path of my
Skeleton 2 is gonna hit Selwyn, who's targeting some of the zombies still technically. Misses Selwyn. Elwyn, you're up. There's so many wins.
I was first.
We got 1 heart so far.
All right, so I am going to take a beat, reach deep down inside for some new something different, something that I need. My intent is I've called it before, and I'm looking for that flaming sphere, so I'm going to use one of my mythic points to cast an inspired flaming sphere. And I'm going to cast it.
Wow.
Didn't I buy the spell things so we could do like neat spell things?
Oh, potentially. I can look for the token for it. I'll look for it in between my turns.
I'm fine. I can just Google it on here real quick.
Is that like a summon? This flaming sphere? Sorry, this is out of character. This is like.
It is not a summon. I think it's an evocation.
I think I only have it for D&D.
Yeah, it's just plain old evocation. It's a flaming sphere, and I'm gonna put it right there in between all these guys.
You sure?
No, because it's not a fireball. It's a flaming sphere. It needs to be on a guy. You know what?
I was wondering why you wouldn't just get started.
I just drop it right in the middle of these guys, right?
Daddy
Yeah.
Blight Lord has some hit points.
Then I'll cast my lightning on it and like a combo spell.
I'll be surprised. I'll be pretty surprised if he ever misses as well.
Oh, look at that
Nice.
roll.
Yeah, everybody said nice rolls. Not gonna lie. 16 is a save.
Yeah, he saved. I don't know why it gave him full damage. You can give him 8 back.
Oh, I'm gonna give him 8 back.
Knock it off. And then my turn is over.
Up next, we've got. I'm over. It's all over now. Immune damage type magic. Da 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 da. Okay, I don't know why. I didn't. It should have. It should have done it. He is going to step off of your magic thing to here, and he's going to compositely longbow you, Elwyn. Nat 20.
Ooh.
Confirmed.
Ooh. You're standing right next to me, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that was a lot.
Tim took 12.
Yeah, I know, but he gets 3. It's times 3 damage for his critical.
Critical.
Oof.
Fuck off.
Yeah, that was real bad.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna last
Yeah,
more than
I
like
don't know
5
if you guys
rounds
are
at
gonna
this
make
point.
it either. It's looking real rough.
You're not gonna make it.
Megan's like,
You can't survive that.
Not after that 50. That's crazy. How did you get so high?
50 in one hit? That's insane. No, the only other person that's got that many hit points is Selwyn.
I need to see something because it seems sort of weird. So, I think you get 22 of that back. Because why would it triple the damage? It does triple the dice, but not the plus at the end too, right?
It's triple damage.
It's triple all damage. Like, so he gets the D8 times 3 and his plus 11 times 3?
I don't know.
That's what it just did.
It should have been the D8.
Yeah, when you
times
double
3.
damage for
You don't triple the bonus, right? For the critical.
I thought you just
It's
tripled
just,
the
Let me
dice.
it should just
see.
be triple the dice.
I'm gonna roll.
Hold shift and roll.
Yeah, I tripled it.
Me-
Triple Drew's too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. That is crazy. Fey type skeleton. Okay. I got one there down at the bottom. He is close to you guys. He's gonna definitely attack this little guy here, which is you, Shane. He misses. This one is gonna swing on our hurt satyr. Nat 1. Tim, if you and the satyr want to attack Fey touch skeleton 5.
I would love to.
You get an attack of opportunitas on him.
Fantastic. Oh, missed. Lame.
What the hell, bro? So did Wisp. So. Okay, Veil.
Vale's gonna go ahead and bite this mother in front of him again.
And then you have lightning you're working with still too. He looks like
He missed. Yeah, what's that?
You still have lightning too.
Not for Vale, for Silwyn.
Oh, that's right.
And I already have that planned out because that's reciprocal. That doesn't even count as an action. So
Right.
No, it is a standard action.
To call it down.
It says that
Yeah.
you can do it after spell casting. It says you need not call a bolt of lightning immediately. Other actions, even spell casting, can be performed first. Each round after the first, you may use a standard action to call a bolt.
Yeah, standard action
Yep.
to call a bolt.
Standard action.
I didn't even read that.
It's still good. It's 3d6 on, and they still take damage on a fail.
Yeah, it doesn't require another spell slot. So I mean, it's
Worth using over and over. And
it's
over.
still an attack.
It's just
You get up to 10 of them.
you're like bleeding out next to me, and I didn't want to just neglect
fuck
you.
me. Do what you need to do.
All right, cool. The Vale's done. She missed. Dame.
Okay.
Vale is done. I just click this. It's done.
Let's see. There.
There you go.
Fey skeleton right down here. He can't really get to anybody where he is there, so he's just gonna do his thing. Fey one here can get to Timmy. He's gonna throw on Timmy. He misses, and the moss-bound guy is gonna hang back there on the bridge. Fey skeleton 10. He's gonna come to the center mass of the bridge there, and Sylvan.
Silwyn is going to basically just let's see. Let's control. Let's click off of him. Let's cast the lightning so it hits these. We're casting it right in the center of these, so it hits these 4. So let's go ahead and roll that lightning.
Oh, and hang on. before you do anything, you got them all targeted, right?
They're all targeted. I'm rolling in the normal box.
All right.
Look, it did it all.
Yeah, and they all failed. So now just roll damage.
Yeah, now we're gonna
all of them.
roll damage.
That's good. Not bad damage either. 1 splats.
1 dead, 3 moderate. Cool. I'll take it.
I assume that's it.
That's it. Yeah.
This zombie goes. And it slides up on you, Tim. Totally misses his slam. You just slap it away with the edge of your blade. No problem for you. You're a warrior renowned, you know. Osmer.
Osmer's gonna bite Fakehurst 26. And miss. And that's his turn.
Osmer, no. All right, Eldrick, bring him home.
It's the last time I swiped from left to right, and I'm going right to left. So we'll start with Baker Skeleton 26.
It's the back swing. He's getting him on the back swing this time.
Get him on the back
Every time that's how he does. He goes, and he's like, okay,
nice.
I'll go back. He's keeping it consistent.
I forgot to
appreciate
throw. Here's
the
Cleave.
I love
Yeah.
one like in TikTok right now. So somebody came by and hit 1 heart for me.
All right, 27's gonna hit the first one.
It's gonna hit.
Kill him.
Damage.
Let him.
He dies.
Oh, he's
29 damage. He's dead. Good.
So
Now the brute. See
hit
if we
him
can hit
hard.
this guy.
At 20. Oh.
23's gonna hit.
It's
That'll
gonna
work.
hit.
Maximum damage. Nice.
Damage 16. Yes.
All
We
right,
might be able to
move on
take him
this
out.
one.
Oh, I made my save.
31 for the next one.
19.
A hit. And 10 damage.
He did not go down.
Now the moss-bound zombie.
That should be an easy kill here. Oh,
it's a
unless you get a nat 1.
Is that
Yeah,
what you did?
unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. A 15 doesn't hit though, right?
A 15 doesn't hit.
Okay. Well, I'm not using a mythic power to keep going, so
Okay, I've got 1.
that's where we stop.
Well, first I can do this. Get rid of 1. But I've got 1 skeleton attacking you. 23 is gonna hit.
Are you playing this soft music because we're dying?
I got 1 more coming in. Yeah. 21's gonna miss, and then I've got a zombie to play with here. He is going to
Couldn't do that in public.
attempt to slam you. This is critical hit.
Ah,
Not confirmed.
good.
Roll a fortitude save though. Oof, and he still took 10 damage. I think I'm rolling really nice. Okay, that's good. At least. Let's see what we got here next. That's all of those guys, and then just this dude gets to slam me once too. This is easier to hit you.
Yeah.
But he misses with his
Yeah,
attack of opportunity, and then it's his turn, and he's gonna try that again.
Why not? Give him another chance.
He misses,
Oh,
and
Even worse.
Wisp is going to double up
Come on,
on
Wisp.
the moss zombie. Looks like he hits
Yay.
his first attack and misses with his second. So it looks like the dagger made it through, and he poofs it. And up next we got the skeleton 15 on the bridge. He's chilling. 6 on the bridge. These guys on the bridge. He's right there too. We have Fate Test right here. We're gonna. You know what we like to do, right, guys?
Kill people?
This one swings on the dog and hits with a 24.
Oh, of course you would. Beating on poor defenseless animals.
6 damage to Vale, the evil wolf dog. Aelwyn.
Come on, Ellen, you got this.
Yeah.
What's up, Dropper?
I'm going to spend another point of mythic power. After I use my bonus or my swift action to move this flaming sphere onto this motherfucker.
Your words are violent tonight. You guys don't. You mean business.
As you move it, does it damage like everybody that it touches while it moves?
It just she keeps
I think it's
saving.
supposed to set everything flammable on fire.
Yeah. Alright, he takes 6 damage from the flaming sphere, and I'm going to use another point of as I recoil from an insanely heavy hit from an arrow. I'm going to use another point of power and cast Wind Wall. And then, give me a second.
Now, is that do you have
I'll
to
draw you.
Do you have to?
Do I have to what?
Concentrate on both or something? Like, I mean, how do you?
There's no concentration.
For either?
Nope.
That's nice. So anyways,
Yup.
thanks for the likes. I appreciate you, 3D.
Alright, sorry, I am drawing a line. Drawing.
In the sand.
Uh-oh.
Why didn't it let me do anything? Drawing, enter drawing mode. Boop.
Oh. Let's get into that.
Oh no.
I like that spell. That's gonna help us.
Alright, so what that means is that motherfucker can't shoot arrows at us anymore.
You can shoot them, they just won't hit anything.
Shoot him, that's all I want.
An invisible vertical curtain appears. It's 2 feet thick and of considerable length or strength. It's a roaring blast, sufficient to blow away any bird smaller than an eagle or tear papers and similar materials from unsuspecting hands. Tiny and small flying creatures cannot pass through the barrier. Loose materials and cloth garments fly upward when caught in the wind wall. Arrows and bolts are deflected upward and miss, while any other normal ranged weapon passing through the wall has a 30% miss chance. It is, yeah, I mean, it's long, and it's 30 feet high. No, it's 40 feet high.
As a lair action, he teleports next to you and hits you with the pommel of his sword.
Perfect. Bring it on.
I'm kidding.
There.
Anything else for you there?
That was a swift action and a standard action, so I think I'm good.
No movement?
I'm happy with where I'm at.
Alright, the Blight Lord. You shan't hide behind magic walls, mortal. And he does.
We're not hiding behind it, he's right in front of us.
He is going to shoot at Selwyn.
You son of...
He misses.
And I duck.
He misses anyway.
You literally can't.
Yeah, it's a 30% miss chance, I thought.
No,
No, that's
not,
only
it's
like
something other than an arrow.
Oh, I see.
Arrows can't get through the wind wall.
Well, he tried anyways. He tried anyway.
A javelin has a 30% miss chance.
Gotcha, but they can walk through it, right?
Yes.
they can.
Oh, here. I got you, Tim.
Thank you.
Yeah.
May I have another?
Yes, fill the gap. Fill the line! Hold the line! Vale. That skeleton misses. Vale's up.
Vale, you know what Vale's gonna do.
Bow wow.
Vale's gonna keep biting this motherfucker's ankles. There we go.
Oh my
Hit
God.
him. Missed again. Jeez.
Vale's not very good at this game.
After that first bite, Vale just hasn't
Done nothing.
Yeah. Cool. And Vale's gonna move 5 feet behind Mr. Sylvan, so he doesn't get hit again. And then he's done.
The skeleton slides up in there and swings on Aelwyn, who just cast some spells, and he trips over the giant foot of the large white there, and it looks like Osmir, Aelwyn, and Selwyn all get attacks of opportunity on Skeleton 18.
He's in range for me too.
And Eldrick also gets an attack of opportunity on. We could just start with
Just
that.
stumble in front of us all just to get. He's gonna get whacked.
32.
He's in
10 damage.
condition. Let me just check to see if he feels disruption as well. He may. No, he's not disrupted, so it gives you guys a chance to put him out of his misery. 15.
I only got an 18.
You what?
Osmir only got an 18.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
And I don't think I can take an opportunity with a ranged weapon, can I?
You have point blank shot.
So I can take an opportunity attack with my bow?
Tonight, and we'll check that later. But yeah.
He's like, why not? He stumbled in front of you.
No, with a bow, I don't think so. But because you have point blank, that changes the dynamics, I thought. But
yeah, and especially if he's
check that.
He's stumbling in front of you. I feel like you should be able to.
24.
That's enough.
Nice. Shoot him into the ground.
And a 9 damage.
Yeah.
So that's 4.
Kill him.
Settle down, Shane. Nothing. That's really a thing. 19. He's going to swing on this metal-clad guy here. Let's see if he hits you. 22 does hit you, Tim. Eldrick takes a quick 7 damage. Oof.
Eldrick.
He's so low. He's so low. Like, all you guys are hurting for sure. Mossbound zombie 15's on the bridge. This guy's here. He'll go ahead and fill the void there. Let's see, he's going to swing on the Selwyn. That's the healthiest. 15 is going to miss. Your armor class is annoying. Selwyn, you're up.
It's higher than 15. You keep on rolling low, like 13, 15 on me, so it's like, it's not my fault.
You and Tim are both basically walking bulwarks.
No, it's not messed up like it was last time. I don't have 26 armor class like I did before. It's only like 21.
I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't put 4 sets of armor on for no damn reason.
Well, at least stop wearing heavy plate armor. He's wearing like robes or something. Like
I checked. I am not. My armor class is only 20. It's not my fault you can't roll over a 20.
Oh, alright. I heard.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mr. Silwyn's gonna throw another lightning bolt. Let's go ahead and get. We're gonna get. Yeah, that one.
Damn.
That one. Yeah. So it'll be these 3. It's gonna like lob right in the middle of them. Yeah, lightning bolt out.
Failures all around.
Yay. Give me some big numbers. 11.
Critical, moderate, critical.
Nice.
Hey, Lori.
Alright, and that'll end my turn.
Give that guy 15 points back. I'm 14 points back. Reflex negates Flaming Sphere. I'm sorry. Give him 14 points back.
To the Blight Lord.
Hi, Dane. How are you?
Yeah.
you don't have to. You just, you know.
You wanted to be nice since we got damn near everybody bleeding out
I'm
over
not a
here.
cheater, and I refuse to get caught doing something that isn't a rule savvy. So I'm going to be fully honest and say I read that.
That's
Yeah, I'm the only one that's damaged one.
Oh, okay. Cool. So when you went, you shocked those dudes, Osmir.
Osmir's gonna.
The raccoon.
I'm good. You're buying a new vehicle.
Oh, Osmir's gonna bite at the skeleton right next to him and hit. And do so little damage.
10 damage though.
Well,
Down to 5.
yeah, well, he's also going to take some residual if his turn comes back around and he's still alive, so. Or unalive.
My goal is to see.
I saw Pathfinder. Of course, I think of a car, law.
So Eldrick's gonna glance down at his amulet hanging around his neck and get pretty much half of his hit points back.
Oh, cheat the system. I like that.
What's our environment right now? Are we outdoors?
You're outside. The trees, the mushroom caps and trees around you guys do cover most of the sky. It's pretty dense.
It's kind of cloudy. It's kind of cloudy, kind of moist. What's the temperature like?
50s. It's also
All right.
It's also very very mistful. There's lots of swirling mist that make it hard to see super far. Really, the Blight Lord's at the edge of your vision. Anything beyond that is just mist.
My lightning should have been doing 3d10s instead of 3d8s or 3d6.
Because it's 50 degrees.
Because it's outdoors. Outdoor in hot, cloudy, or even
Yeah, I'm not into the video
stormy rain
games.
showers.
Just
It doesn't
wanted
matter
to
if we're
pop
outside.
in and say hi.
Even if it's a whirlwind formed by a genie. Each bolt deals 3d10 points of electricity damage instead of 3d6.
Okay, well we got it. We know now.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna do another cleave here. Starting with Faker Skeleton 5 on the left-hand side there, going to the right. 32 is gonna hit. Pretty good
Okay,
damage, he's dead.
he'll talk to you
Nice.
later.
Thanks, Lord.
All right.
Good night.
On to 28.
Aww.
You missed. Do you have a point left to spend, or are you done?
I do have a point left, so I might as well spend it.
Okay.
Get rid of these guys so we can
Does
focus
that
on these
add a
damn
d6,
Blight
or
Lord.
does it make you get a chance to
Add the d6.
Sorry, guys.
Just enough, bro. Like, literally needed 21. You got
22.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna hit him for 10 damage, so he's moderate now. He might be dead. We'll see. 23 is gonna hit. Next one for 14
14.
damage, he's dead.
Dead. Nice.
Nice, 31 is gonna hit
Hits
the
brute.
brute. See if I can roll actual damage
Almost
here.
didn't make the save.
All the damage is gonna kill him.
And one more.
And the last one. Oh, he misses.
You missed the last one.
The blue happened. Did you guys see the blue? Just like everything.
Yeah, he exploded.
Yeah, you did good, buddy. You did good.
Just hacking away, just knocking one out.
Yeah,
That's
like,
great.
he swings his hammer around in a certain arc and then back again, and he just 4 of them just missed it basically. So we like that. Both of mine attacks with wisp miss. Skeleton 15 is here still. They're all kind of keeping an eye on the Blight Lord here. This skeleton definitely is going to go ahead and swing on the dog real quick. And miss. Easy meal.
Nice.
Elwin.
Mm-hmm. 5-foot step. I'm gonna shoot at the same one that Osmir's been attacking.
When I step, you step. You step.
Yeah, that
A 5-foot
17
step.
doesn't hit. I missed. A 17 doesn't hit.
It's tough.
But that, yeah, what's his face needs to make a reflex save again.
It's my DC. Oh, you just did it. I succeeded.
Yeah.
Just
Cool.
keeps on jumping. He's just like juggling that ball.
Yeah. It just bangs against him. He just keeps lifting his leg up like, nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
Just
Man.
jumps over it.
All right. That's it.
The Blight Lord.
Uh-oh. Can't shoot no arrows. That's right. Move right in the middle of all those people.
Yep. He's gonna. He would have hit you. Alright. Let's see. This one. He's gonna swing his longsword on.
No, why you keep throwing an arrow at him?
Well, it didn't go through.
I know.
He did manage to hit you there, Eldrick. You take 9 veal.
Veal. That's what he almost is by now.
Cooked.
Yeah. Mr. Veal's just gonna keep on biting it, old boy. He missed again. Jesus. Veal.
Very good at this game. You sure you want to play?
Apparently Veal doesn't.
Yeah, Veil's bad. He should quit. You should have just got yourself a slime. Let's see.
Oh my god, that's a great idea. Next game.
Swings and a miss on Selwyn, and then it's your up, Mr. Thornvale.
Can you tell me who is within 5 feet of the Blight Lord? Is
Just
6, 14?
There you go.
Are those two within 5 feet? 6, 14, and 15?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So when I cast my lightning, here, let's
Target all
control.
4 of them. 5 of them.
Yeah, 1, 2, 4 of them. Yeah.
Yes, this is where the fun stuff happens.
And then we're gonna call lightning on these bad guys.
Brat, 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 brat. Man. So
1 success, the 1 zombie pass, and see we gotta do
Everybody
3
else failed.
d10s. 3 d10s coming at you. Ooh,
D10s.
23 damage.
Pretty good. Took a zombie out. 1 skeleton still standing, and the moss is good. And then, okay,
Did it not hit the?
the Blight Lord says failed, but it didn't do anything to him.
Huh.
Yeah, you should. Unless he completely. No, it would have shown him if he resisted it. You probably have to drag the damage onto him.
I got it.
Okay, let me
I got it. I got it.
All right.
Resisted to 0.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's magic damage, it's lightning. It's
Yeah.
wow.
He's resistant to electricity. Or
You
he's immune to
son
electricity.
of a. You son of a. Sorry, guys, I
Biscuit.
tried.
Ozzy.
So which one died? 23 died.
Yeah, he's gone. The one on the
Oh,
far
he
right.
gone. Oh, I see. He's just splat right
You see,
now.
yeah,
I
you
see.
see his little purple splat there.
I see that now.
Ozzy's up.
I had to zoom in. Ashmere.
Osh. Hey, critical hit. Not confirmed.
Of course it's not. Why would any of our criticals be confirmed?
Exactly.
Oh my God, bro.
He's blasted holes through us. Still not.
Well, he took 9 damage. Why did he only take 9?
Because he resisted some.
Partially resisted.
But is that just a DR?
Yeah.
Like a threshold
Alright.
Yeah.
for everything?
Yep.
Not gonna bother using cleave this turn. Because I get 2 attacks anyways. So,
It's DR of
pick her
5.
skeleton 10.
You got this.
Oh.
You want to use the DM
Alright.
inspiration I gave you last game?
Yeah, sure, why not? Well, no, I already used that actually.
You did?
Yeah,
I thought you used your.
I used it almost immediately.
It doesn't matter. You still get to hit the second guy.
Yeah, that's
You're
true.
not
I still
using
get a second. Yeah, I'll use my second attack actually on the same one just to try and get him dead.
Get him.
Oh, even worse. Even worse. No, missing.
It's not what you're supposed to. That's not what you're here for, Tim.
No, it's not.
Wisp is he's just gonna multi-attack this dude. Miss. 15. I'll just right up to the wind wall. Skeleton 2 is Who's going to masterwork sword down on Selwyn?
Reveal. Oh, me.
20
And he misses it. Oh, missed it again.
Elwin's up.
Sure.
So Ty goes to the defender.
I've been rolling the wrong damage.
Oh my god, bro. What you been doing?
I've been rolling 1d8 instead of 2d6.
But why?
That's fine.
That is
What
my
the fuck is
3d8s
that?
instead of 3d10s.
Oh, like he's okay. I thought I didn't know.
This is my gravity bow.
Oh yeah. Sure, right? Sure now what?
Well, I'm trying to decide who I want to kill.
Smorgasbord of enemies.
I think Fate Touch 10.
Okay.
A 20 doesn't hit. Has to be a 21, right?
Yes. It do indeed.
Okay. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, that's my turn.
Alright, the Blight Lord, he's gonna move forward. It's 30 feet, so
Holy sh!
no reason for him to go that far because he won't be able to get to attack. Fate touched skeleton swings, hits a 25 on Eldrick. Quick 6.
Actually, hold on there. Why is it? It should not be
He didn't.
-2. Yeah, I didn't cleave that time. I don't know why it has that on me.
25 wouldn't hit you?
No, because I have that shield on. It's +1 to my AC. Actually, 25 would hit because my AC is 25.
Okay, yeah, so it hits you.
No,
Veil.
I don't know why Cleave's still there though.
Veil.
It must not have went off. I can turn it off.
No, I got it.
Veil finally hit. Yay!
For the party! Let's go!
See if he can do any damage.
Oh, it's almost a 6, but we'll take the 5. Partially resisted down to 5.
Nice.
That's funny.
How is it 5 partially resistant to the 5?
I don't understand either. Let's run with it. Let's just go with it.
Alright, and that'll end his turn.
He loves it. Let's see, Masterwork long.
Partially resisted, half a point. It rounded up.
Yes.
Oh,
Critical threat. Critical confirmation.
Critical hit on Selwyn. Ow.
Selwyn takes a solid 17 damage real quick. And then
Why didn't he take any acid maw damage?
That's probably my fault. Here, I got you. Alright, Selwyn.
Thank you.
Thank you for reminding me.
Mr. Selwyn is going. Oh, shit. I guess I'm just gonna keep on
You're in
casting.
the middle of battle. You can't go poop.
Nah, I'm gonna go ahead and. This is the biggest group I can cast the lightning on. Since I know it won't have any effect on the. Oh boy. So we'll do our lightning again. What round is this? Is it the 5th time? I get one more. Oh shit, why didn't it work?
What are you asking?
Oh. I said, this is the 5th time I've cast Call Lightning. I get to cast it 6 times. They're all dead. Oh, except for 17. Yeah.
Dang. Just taking them out?
That was it. That'll end my turn.
I'm just taking them out. What, you gonna leave any for the team here? Like, they want to fight too.
Well, she came up and said she didn't care, so I'm just like, I'm showing my stuff now. I'm like, all right, I'm done trying to pretend who I was. I'm just like throwing out lightning bolts and shit. She told me to. That's the end of my turn there, Doc.
All right.
Sorry.
All right. Okay. So we've got Silwyn went. Osmir's up. There's an arrow on the combat tracker that you can hit when you're done with your turn too to push the next person in line.
I tried to click the little arrow on the left, the little green arrow next to the thing.
I know, baby. All right.
Buddy.
Oh, I see that arrow. I see.
I can't believe he missed, man. He's so close. Eldrick's up.
All right. Well, I guess I'll start with the Faker Skeleton 10 again. Actually, that Asimov damage might kill him. I'll start with 28. I've had bad experiences with 10. All right, 27 is gonna hit. 11 damage, and I'll go ahead and hit. I'll try to hit Skeleton 28 again.
Well, 28 blows
Oh. Oh, okay. Well, never mind then. I'm not gonna try to hit him again.
Well, you missed. So.
Well, I mean.
It's just gonna be the other skeleton that you just have to throw that.
Yeah. Fair. I guess.
That's true. Just being honest.
Now, we did take a long rest at some point. I should have a small pot left, I think. Is that regenerating potion?
Yeah, from Petra's pots.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and use that. I can't remember when the medium pots regenerated.
After a couple rests, it's the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's not now.
Okay. Alright, so what do I need to roll here?
Just the cure light wounds, like a D8 plus your con or whatever we decided.
So my con is what, -4?
Just take the 5.
The 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wisp will jump here. Swing a dagger. Hey, buddy.
Oh, I didn't realize it was a child.
And horns. Yeah, he's always around here somewhere. Miss from Mr. Wisp. And skeleton. They're gonna come up here, stand by their boss dude. And the skeleton's still there. Another one here. He is going to swing on Selwyn. And miss.
Yes. Man, you just can't hit Selwyn. You hit him once and you got blasted.
And you're up, Elwyn.
Sure. These guys are still alive. Good.
Hanging on by a thread.
I'm taking
All right,
everybody
well,
else.
I'm more concerned with 10.
Taking everybody except the one standing right in front of me.
A 26 is going to hit. And I remember now that I do extra damage. 2d6 plus 5, right? Alright, 9 plus 5 is 14. He's dead.
Bye. Sploosh.
Splooshed him.
Uh-oh. Blight Lord's coming. We gotta gang up on this son of a beach.
I take another 5 feet back.
Alright, he hits, and as he gets closer, you notice he's got his rusted greatsword has a black Icarus film over the corner, the edges of it, dripping with acid.
You don't want to get near him.
He slices basically through Wisp, who falls
Jesus.
and is dying on the ground.
Fucking crap.
He is not mythic, so he's gonna have to save Vale.
Vale is gonna
Charge forward! Get it, Vale! Get it!
Vale is just gonna bite the one in front of him, yeah, because he ain't even gonna try to go after the big guy, and he still misses. So yeah, He's gonna move it. Actually, he's gonna move his 5 feet and move over here behind
tactically steps
Selwyn.
behind Selwyn, okay.
Yeah.
Basically between his legs. Alright, and then
Yeah.
Selwyn, you're up.
He's scared. Mr. Selwyn. Mr. Selwyn is going to pull out his, since he just saw him, oh boy, slice. Jesus Christ, don't make him bigger. He just saw old boy slice Wisp in half. He's gonna pull out his frost spear, and he's gonna launch it at Mr. I've had that since what's his name? I picked it up from the last fight.
You threw it earlier. The last fight's still going.
What? I didn't have time to pick it up.
No, it's never been a new initiative.
Fuck. I thought at least you said that we were surrounded by all those weapons. I thought we at least had time to
look at them.
They're
on the ground. But yeah, no, you didn't pick your spear up yet because you threw it last.
Well, fine then. I'm gonna hit this right here, this dude here, with my quarterstaff.
Fate 2. You hit him!
Yay!
Holy cow!
And now he's going to.
It's gonna be just enough.
He killed him. 6 damage.
Blip.
Taking him out left and right with lightning bolts, and it sticks.
Yeah.
I still got one more lightning bolt I'm keeping in my back pocket just in case.
Alright, Osmir's up.
Alright. Osmir has 5 good berries left in his little necklace. So I'm going to whistle at him and point towards Wisp and say, "Berry boy!" and have Osmir give Wisp a berry.
Okay.
He gets 1 hit point.
Let me see. He's currently.
He feels slightly refreshed.
Still down.
He takes his. Doesn't that stabilize him at least?
I mean, in Pathfinder, he's -9 still.
You squirt it over the top of him, and he just like winks at you.
like a lime on a beard. I mean, in Pathfinder, I don't know what. I mean, I'll let you do some due diligence on that between now and then. I'm gonna run through these guys, but if he wakes up, he wakes up. I don't know though, because one good berry.
Stabilize him. I'm not. I don't care if he doesn't wake up. I'm trying to stabilize him. If it's not going to stabilize him, I'm not going to waste Osmir's turn.
I'm checking.
How many hit points that Blight Lord got? 100 and holy fuck!
Yeah, we're kind of exactly fucked.
Does not stabilize.
Okay, well then we're not gonna do that.
So they have to be conscious enough to eat it, or someone feeds it to them.
I'm saying you're basically like squirting it on top of him.
DC 15 healing.
Yeah, Osmir.
You get a mother bird it to him. You're like chew it up and spit it in his mouth.
Oh, you're just gonna shove it in his mouth. He's a raccoon. You know, all you do is shove it there.
Oh, you just need a DC. You need an animal check, and you need a heal check, and it'll stabilize him and bring him to 1 hit point. That was the.
Sorry.
Osmir needs to make a heal check.
I mean, it's your berry. I'd say you can, because he just makes, as long as he feeds stuff in his mouth. All right, he's handled. The animal's handled.
You handled that
animal. The berry is. Oh my god! You need a 15.
Of course I did. Cool. Well, loved that turn. It was wasteful.
It was a shot. It was a shot in the dark, but we tried it. Okay, Eldrick.
So, question is taking all potions a swift action?
Just your D8 potion. Like the basic potion's a shot. The other ones take longer.
Alright, I think I'll just go ahead and take my potion of haste.
Okay. So then between your turn and now, like now and your next turn, just figure out what exactly that means for us.
Oh,
You got it?
I mean, I already read it. Yeah,
Okay.
I just get an extra attack. Really, I mean, there's other things. I also get +1 to my attack roll. Oh wait, whoa. I get that this round, so I basically get my full action after taking that potion.
Because you drink it as your action and then get the extra action because of haste?
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
that. Okay, I mess with that. It's fine.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and actually, yeah, I'll do my normal. Actually, no, I'm gonna do Vital Strike this time. And yeah, so that just means that I'm gonna roll once for this. 32 is gonna hit him, and I get an extra D8 on this. Look good that did. 12 damage. That's awful. Is there even a chance of instantly killing this fellow here?
No, he's not low enough hit dice.
Okay. Fair enough.
He's gonna see if he stabilizes. Oh, he took a damage. He took another damage. The Faker skeleton is gonna run up to his master's side, swing his longsword on you, Eldrick. Missing. And the other Faker skeleton is gonna run up here, and he's gonna swing on you, Selwyn. Missing, and then Elwyn, you're up.
I'm nimble like a cat.
You are nimble like a cat.
Flaming Sphere is gonna go over to the skeleton. Who also succeeds. This has been a great. I'm glad that I used a point of Mythic power on this.
Hey, that ball is dangerous in the right situations, though.
Sure.
It's a
you know what?
Is a great spell.
Yeah, no, it's great. Everything's great. I'm going to instantly summon a minor extraplanar creature.
Oh.
Something like what?
DM's choice, CR3 or lower.
As long as it's not light.
There you go.
Cool.
So you summon a creature by casting your summoning spell. You're like, no, I'm Mythic.
No, actually, what happens is I pull out my planar compass. And yeah, I kind of just, as I'm attuned to it, I click the top of it as though I was like gonna open up the face of it. Like a pocket watch opens up, but I kind of click the top of it and instantly summon this hellhound to right next to the Blight Lord to attack the Blight Lord.
So good news, everything you just said happens, but on top of that, what happens is the reality of space-time opens up for this thing to step out, and right before it does, you hear the ow of the hellhound, and then it kicks up some, sulfur and dirt and, burnt, charcoaly ground, and it pounces through the crack in time or space, and it lands right there. And does he have summoning sickness then?
No, it's instant. It's not a full round action.
Okay, perfect. That's what I was asking. So, can you control him, or do I need to share him?
You can share him, and I'll see if I can control him. Okay.
Nice. We're doing really well. Having a good little Pathfinder sesh.
No, he's never gonna hit, but it's nice that he's here. Missed. Oh, he's a breath weapon? I would have used that. It's alright. Next time.
How big is this Blight Lord? You said when he
he's like
walked in front of
only
us.
like 7 foot tall. He's not actually a large creature. He's considered medium.
Okay.
I'm going to use my my small potion then because it's a swift action.
Okay.
And then that's my turn.
Hey, max heals too. All right, the Blight Lord is going to. He has some other stuff he can do that I need to check real quick. Hold tight. All that looks good.
Gonna wipe us out with one attack.
All right, he's gonna swing his sword around a whole bunch and attempt to intimidate you guys, just for fun. So that is. Oh no, that's stupid. Why would he do that? But he might. Let me see if he wants. I might not do that. Let me check. Nope. Nah, he's good. He'll just use cleave. So he is going to take attack of opportunity from the Hellhound, Tim and Tim, or not from Tim, but just from the Hellhound, not from Eldrick. And then he's going to swing on Osmir, critically hitting, confirmed.
What the fuck? Every single crit you've confirmed tonight, and we have not confirmed a single one.
I know.
In the last 2 sessions.
I'm a little worried about Osmir
Guaranteed
here.
to confirm.
Don't be. He hasn't taken
Holy
much
shit,
damage.
that's a lot of dice.
Well, it was critical, and it did a bunch of things.
66 damage. Holy, she has.
Wait. Oh, it was a crit. Never mind.
A real big and crazy one too. And he has cleave, so he's gonna. Why did it roll 2? Oh, it rolled 2 for some reason. Both hit, so I'll just do the normal. Oh, rolled low. 27 and Vel. So Eldrick, so the raccoon gets sliced real good. The acid just corrodes him, and it just carries through and just sunders right through through Eldrick as well, hurting him hella bad. Vale, and then the Vale is stable.
Yeah, Vale's fine. Vale's not dying or dead.
He was dead. There we go.
So Vale's gonna move over here, and then Vale's going
Into
to
the
bite.
fireball.
Oh, I didn't realize the fireball was there.
Yeah, the sphere of fire right there. What's up, Grace? Yeah, he's only 7 foot tall. He's not that
Well,
big.
it's not. It's on top of.
Okay, so he can go next to it. Doesn't it have have an area effect at all? It's just
no. It's pretty lame.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
pretty lame, she says. So let's see if I can hit the. Are you gonna move me back?
No, I mean you want to be here. It just whatever happened.
Yeah.
Dude, let's go.
I miss. Never mind. Cool. All right.
Yeah, you did. You guys are in trouble. The Hellhound.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're on deck, Selwyn.
Yeah, no.
I can't move the Hellhound.
Okay, where you want him to go? On the Lord or the?
No, I think I'm just gonna go after that faker skeleton right there.
Okay.
You know, everything that does damage is a problem. Oh no! Wait! 10-foot cone. 10-foot cone breath weapon from right here. That would include the Blight Lord.
It's right there even.
It doesn't even
Yes.
have to be like that. I would actually rather be there because I don't want to hit Eldrick or Osmir with it. Yeah.
You wouldn't have hit him either way.
Yeah, Cone. They reflex. It's not. I can't like drag. It's a reflex 14.
Okay. 18 for the Blight Lord. And 12 for the skeleton.
Okay, so 7 for the skeleton and 3 for the Blight Lord.
7 for the skeleton, 15. He's not taking any damage. What a bum. 7. And how much? 3 for the Blight Lord. And it's fire.
Yeah.
Right?
Fire.
Okay. He'll take it. And
The fire works on this guy.
it's hard for me. It's
I
easier for
hope
me to
so.
tell when people play inside the actual system here, but you know, I don't see fire.
I
actually.
cannot roll that breath weapon from this sheet.
Gives you a hard time. This
I didn't even roll my own dice. You'll notice the dice were in the chat.
Perfect.
So you want to talk some more shit?
Yeah, I do. What's up, Cheyenne? All right. So that's it for the Hellhound.
That's it for the
They
Hellhound.
constantly are fighting me, you guys. Just in case chat's wondering, yes, they constantly fight me on everything. Sylvan, you are up.
I'm stepping to right here, and then I'm going to
Especially Megan.
move there, and then I'm going to cast Cure Moderate Wounds
On who?
on Miss Aelwyn.
On Ilwyn. Okay. You're within range of the Blight Lord, though. You'd get an attack opportunity if you did it from there.
That's within 5 feet of the Blight Lord?
Yeah, pretty much. His thing takes up the space, but yeah. Because he's right
I
next
didn't
to
think
Tim.
he,
Oh, no, you're right.
he
He's
said
right
he was
next to
only
Tim.
7 feet.
He's
Yeah,
right next
he's
to
only
Tim,
7
so he's technically
yeah.
here.
Yeah. That's why I asked how big he was.
Okay, alright.
So I'm going to Cure Moderate Wounds. Healed 20.
Thanks.
No problem. I touched her. I said, thanks for the advice.
He's like, as the world
I-
turns, nature grows
as
inside you.
I took all these people, yeah, and then, yeah, as I'm touching her, she feels miraculously better.
You know, Maladra never touched you like that.
I was thanking
Because he
her.
would have come back with a stump.
Right. Grabs you by your weenus. He's like, hey, listen, it's gonna be okay.
I would
Everything's cool.
never do such a things. I just
has
lightly
your
touch
elbow
on her.
just in his arm.
I just lightly touch her shoulder. I said thanks
Uh-huh.
for the advice. I didn't do anything weird, nothing creepy.
Okay. I'm just saying, as Maladrin, you know, it pretty much takes skin-to-skin contact for cure anything to work. It's like all of the things, but that's all right. Sylvan, that was your turn, I take it. So Osmir,
Yeah.
the wounded.
I think that's just better. Osmir, the wound.
Osmir is going to... Let's take care of this skeleton. Nope. Hold on. Thought I dropped it on there, but what just happened? Alright, a 24 hits.
Take him out. Oh.
Okay,
Turn
7
him to
damage
dust.
and then residual acid for later, I guess.
Hey, could be worse.
And then he's gonna take a 5-footer right here.
He's just getting.
That's what. That sounds.
I'm not gonna stay here to let him hit you one more time. Put you at negative your con score, so you're toast. Yeah, probably not a bad idea. Eldrick.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a step up to try and just get away, not be adjacent to anyone, so the cleave doesn't work. And then take some swings at the Blight Lord. I am adjacent to Wisp.
Wisp is down.
Yeah.
Wisp
Oh,
is
that's
bleeding
right.
out.
Never mind.
But that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
you got
good.
it.
It's fine. It's fine.
Now you're
All
adjacent
right.
to the Hellhound.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, I'm gonna stay there then. I forgot what this was down.
Oh my god.
Just leave me there. Leave me there. I'm here to die.
Don't worry, I'll be there in a second.
My first swing at the Blight Lord here.
I go over and say, "Don't worry, you're next. I'm coming for you."
Second swing at the Blight Lord. That's gonna hit for 9 damage, and then I don't think I'm gonna hit the Blight Lord with my third swing, so I'm gonna use my lower. Here we go. 24 for the Faker Skeleton.
Oh.
9 damage, but we'll see if he makes his save.
He does not. He's toast.
He's dead. Good.
You dusted him with your disrupting Warhammer.
Okay, why is he doing full damage to these and they're resisting Osmir's damage?
I'm not sure. I think it might have something to do with his attack, right? So he's got.
They're both magic.
Actually, I take that back. I want to try and overrun the Blight Lord now.
You're gonna try to overrun
Like,
him?
no, he's got such courage all of a sudden. He's watching that dude explode in front of him. He turns around. He's like, yeah.
Let's see how my combat moves.
His is bludgeoning. Maybe.
Yeah, 31. Can you hit?
19.
His combat maneuver defense is 46. Just kidding. 29. So you knock him prone.
Nice.
So close, too. You had to roll that high.
Yeah.
Because he had a 29.
Yeah. You had to roll a 17 or higher. Holy dude.
Probably an 18, because if he met it, the other guy would have won, I think.
Oh, yeah, if he tied, that's right, yeah.
Aylwin, you're up. Oh, the Faker Skeleton's up. I'm sorry. Let me get his attack in real quick. On.
Hold up. He didn't take any acid damage.
Okay, good enough.
You take that acid damage. It's going to be 4 damage.
Could take 4 and die.
He did.
Suck on that!
He goes to swing
My
on
turn.
Osmir, possibly ending the raccoon's life, and he just blows up with acid damage. So good. Perfect timing. Well played, Aylwin.
Aylwin feeling invigorated.
Aylwin is feeling no such thing.
Aylwin is nervous. Aylwin backs up. Come here, raccoon.
Yeah, Aylwin is. Let's see. Nope.
He's almost dead.
Okay.
He's almost.
Yeah. I'm going to use my swift action to give Osmir temp hit points using my Mantle of the Guardian, which is 1d6 plus my caster level, which means he's going to get at least 7 temp hit points. He's going to get 8.
Hey.
Nope, he's going to get 7. He's getting 7. He is getting 7. I rolled a 1. So.
There we go. He feels a lot better. Thanks for that.
Thanks. Yeah, he feels 7 better.
Swift action handled. Okay.
Swift action handled. I think that this. Hold on. It moves 30 feet per round. It does not take my swift action. So, boop. What else is there to do?
Boop, got your nose. Okay. See here. Succeeds.
It's worth a shot.
It was.
And then I am going to gosh. Do I have the movement for this? I sure fucking do. All right, I'm going to.
Oh my gosh. So vehement.
Yes. I'm going to shoot an arrow at the Blight Lord.
All right.
And do I have what? What do I get for prone?
It's harder to hit when they're on the doing prone.
Right. So, what does that mean? Ranged attack.
-4 on attack rolls with melee. This is enemy gets bonus. Melee attackers get +4 if they're standing near you.
Yeah. So ranged attackers get a -4, and then ranged attackers get a -4.
Mm-hmm.
So that means that I only get a plus. Erg. Don't love that. I only get a +7 to hit now. Okay. Which means I'm not going to hit, but I am going to use my 30 feet.
-4 to hit?
I googled it. In Pathfinder, a ranged attacker receives a -4 penalty to their attack roll when attacking a prone target, while the prone target gains a +4 bonus to their AC against ranged attacks.
Okay, got it. Yep. Okay, cool.
And he's holding his greatsword, so I guess I don't necessarily need to do this, but I'm going to go on the other side of my wind wall.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Oh.
Yeah, Tim, this might not be good, buddy. Well, he is prone, so first he's gonna get up.
I would imagine so.
And then he's just gonna grin out of his moss and like root-covered, gaping maw of a skeleton face. Well, he's got a kind of a crown helmet on or whatever. He just grins at you and he swings his greatsword, bringing it around.
Hey, just really quick. Standing up might give him an opportunity attack.
Does that? I can't remember if we did that before.
You used to it somewhere. I'm not sure if it's Pathfinder. Yeah, standing up from prone is more than just
That's
getting
in
back to feet.
Pathfinder 1, standing up prone. Yeah.
Attack
Move action
opportunity.
and triggers an attack.
So yeah, you get an attack opportunity.
Good. I'll take my attack of. Oh god. Never mind.
It was worth a shot. Sorry.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
worth a shot.
No.
He did hit you. It's not hard for him to do. He's got a stupid hit.
Yeah, I've got 5 health left, so yeah. I'm
You're dead. He has splattered your head across the floor.
Yeah, and you're not dying. You've surpassed your Constitution score. So he just comes in and just whacks you with this big, giant, great acid-covered sword, and you just succumb to it and fall. No breath.
It's Constitution score because you knocked it down to 2.
That's true. Well, that's true. Even if it's
Well,
Constitution.
it would have been, yeah,
He's
it would have been.
toast.
Even with full Constitution, that would have.
Alright,
Wow.
Vale. You see the guy who smelled like metal fall.
Vale's seeing
Is that your
this.
first character death ever, Tim?
That is my first, yep.
It won't be your last. Alright, go ahead.
Probably not. I hope not.
There's no bringing him back, is it?
I'm not a you
Not
can.
unless we have friends. None of us can.
Mm-mm.
Time to start working
Alright.
on a new character.
Vale's gonna run. Seeing that, gonna run as far as she can. Probably, I think she can run 40 feet.
Okay.
Because that's something she does not like to see. So she's running all the way over here.
Zoom! The fox just bolts.
On the opposite side of this wall, she does not like to see that. Yeah, that scared the. Herself dying was one thing. Seeing somebody else get sliced in half was.
I'm not convinced you guys are going to pull through this. Hellhound's up. And it's all going to depend on if Shane ever decides to transform.
Transform? I can't transform.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, you can. You're a druid with wild shape.
Oh, I can, but I can.
It doubles your hit points, just saying.
Doesn't necessarily double them, but you do get the hit
More.
points of that creature, and then you get yours.
That's okay. It's the Hellhound's turn.
Oh, Hellhound. I'm the Hellhound.
Boop, boop.
Where did my sheet go?
I assume he's going to give flanking. Well, no, Tim's down, so it won't matter. Ultra's down.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. He's going to try to bite the Blight Lord. Does that do anything? Bummer.
Oh, he missed him.
Yeah.
His armor's pretty good. Silwyn.
I mentioned I totally actually forgot about my wild shape, but is there a way I can find a list of animals I can change into?
Yeah, it's not great right now. You're effectively druid level 4 because of the way that you, because of the variant you took. So you get whatever like level 4 druids get, not level 6.
It is small or medium animal. So wolf, leopard, black bear, cheetah, badger, eagle,
Black
shark,
bear.
powerful claws. Yeah, you get two attacks probably too. Wolf, leopard, or bear are your fighter ones. Scout or run would be eagle, rat, cat, or bat. Explorer would be shark, crocodile, or badger for burrowing if you wanted to go crazy places.
Well, instead of doing that for right now, let's go ahead and cast Summon Nature's Ally and summon a fire. And I want to summon a fire giant.
What
Yeah.
tier? What type? What?
Summon Nature's Ally 2. It's on the list.
Okay. How long does this stuff last for? Like the wolf
Summon
that you...
My Summon Nature's Ally is 1 round per level, so mine will last
6 rounds.
4 rounds.
4 rounds. All right, so you cast your spell, and the roots of the forest pull apart the ground, and coming up out of molten lava and magma in an area filled with fire and brimstone is this giant fire dude. Fire giant, even, if you will.
Cool. And I'm going to move my 5 feet behind over here out of range.
You can move your full movement, because you didn't, you're not standing next to him, you're not in attack range, so.
Well, I'm just going to move back basically right here, because I just don't want to be within
super closeness of him.
Yeah. And I want to still be able to kill or heal Osmir.
Oh, okay.
That's my next task.
And Osmir's up.
Mm-hmm. He sure is.
Alright. Tim rage quit.
Oh. Osmir's not going back in.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Osmir's going to find mommy.
He's not waiting for Shane to heal him either. He's like, nope, bye.
Sorry.
Ashenheart,
Yeah,
he's just be dying. He's already dead. Nothing he can do. Wisp is super in pain and hurting right now. Let me see where he is here.
He's probably about dead.
Yeah, he's close. So he's still got 3 rounds before he needs to be stabilized. Ilwyn, you're up.
Okay.
Oh, I thought he died. He just ran.
Mm-hmm.
This spell's not in here. You know what? I'm thinking I'm also gonna cast Summon Nature's Ally.
That's a good spell. Do you have 2 or just still 1? Yeah, summon a 2. Nice.
You can get back to me next round.
Okay, so next round you're up. On which one you want though? You mean? All right.
Yeah, I haven't picked it out yet.
Okay. Blight Lord, he will go ahead. He's gonna swing on this Hellhound first. It's been here first. The giant's coming up now. It definitely hits it, and it's gonna be a bunch of damage. Hellhound's at heavy. Fire Giant's up. I assume he's just gonna attack.
Yeah, I don't have his thing on mine.
I got it there.
Does he have different attacks?
He hits.
Nice.
He has a slam and his greatsword. His greatsword does more damage. So.
Nice.
Not 23 damage. Partially resisted on a 13.
That's something.
Veil.
Veil's going to what? I mean, she can't really. Let me see. Didn't I? Dancing lights. Fairy fire doesn't do damage. Yeah, she's just going to chill here and lick her wounds. I have no long distance. I do have Fey Touch. I should have spell-like abilities, but I don't. It's part of my nature, but I don't have them in yet. I got dancing lights. I don't got any attack stuff. So she, like I said, we're just gonna end her turn here. There you go. Hellhound's turn.
Okay, Hellhounds are up.
Hellhound's up. Sorry. Hellhound is going to attack the Blight Lord. And miss. Cannon fodder.
Yeah.
He's doing a great job. But Sylvan, you're up.
Stillwin is going to. How far can he move and still cast a spell?
Your movement?
I can't even move 30. I think my movement's only 20. Man. Yeah, my movement's only 20. Fuck. Let's move over here.
What?
And
That doesn't make any fucking sense.
let me see if I have any. actually, I have a ranged. I'm gonna go ahead and try to hit this guy with the sling that I got. Well, no, I gotta switch over to the sling, and that counts as an action. So yeah, that'll end my turn. I'm just switching over to my sling.
Stowing your staff and pulling your sling out.
Yeah.
Okay. Osmir.
He's gonna feed himself a good berry.
1 hit point's 1 hit point. Am I right?
You are. You're right. He now has 4 good berries left.
On his way back, 1 hit point at a time.
So turn-based.
He's trying to climb on my back. He's too small. He's too big, I mean.
Good berry. Eldrick's dead. I'm sorry, Eldrick. Wisp is dying. He rolls to see if he saves. Yay, he doesn't. He still takes damage. Still says failure because he needs a 20. He's so damaged. The Blight Lord is up. He is going to swing on.
No! No! No!
Oh, I skipped that one somehow.
You skipped me.
So down. Why'd you hit the button?
Take him down. Take him down, Aelin.
You're the one that kept saying it, kept hitting the buttons. Okay, a giant spider.
Hey. So you're gonna summon a giant spider.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I think that's what didn't I summon one of those last time?
No.
Maybe the web.
I thought I summoned a giant spider. I don't know what I
think you
summoned
did.
last time.
I thought I just dropped it in here. No, I don't see it. There it is.
We like giant things.
I assume that's. I mean, you tell me where you want it, but that's I just threw right there.
Sure. I mean, he's gonna shoot a web at him.
Is he right next to him, or is he like here and he can shoot the web?
He's not gonna be there. That's fine. I don't give a shit.
Oh. Man,
Hold on.
I put him where
That work. Sorry, I'm talking to myself.
Yeah. First of all, he's gonna make a reflex save, and then I'm probably gonna get rid of the flaming sphere.
Can you have multi? You can have all these summons. You don't have to hold anything in, right?
Yeah. Well, the summon,
I rolled an 8 for my reflex save.
Yeah, no, you rolled. You failed either way.
Oh yeah. Too. About time. A little damage to him.
It's about time. Cool. And then that is going to go away because I don't need the webbing to catch fire, and it's not holding him in place or anything. So.
Okay.
And then we're gonna web this guy. I don't. Can you share a giant spider with me? Hey, thanks. I don't need that.
No, I just shared it because I can't share it with one person. Oh, I guess I can just drop it on you on your icons. I think that works too.
Mm-hmm. So this just says special attack, ranged. The +5 ranged attack. But the thing I looked up said it was a touch attack. Why is this not matching? A web is a touch attack.
Web the spell is.
Yeah. That's what I mean, that's the same thing. So this is going against his touch AC. The 13.
13 misses.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know what? It's cannon fodder, so I want it to move like 5 feet closer. Yeah.
Okay. That's it, right?
Yeah, that's it. Wait, did I take a turn? I didn't take a turn.
Well, that was just you running the mouse.
That was just the
spider showing up.
That was the end of my
Yep.
last turn.
Gravity
Sorry. I Well, no. I don't think so. I'm gonna try this Fear the Sun thing. Let's see if I can blind him.
What's it from?
Fear the Sun. Fear the Sun. Each target that fails its saving throw gains light blindness. When exposed to bright light, effective targets are blinded for one full round or are dazzled in successive rounds. If you cast a spell in the presence of bright light, any target that fails its save is blinded immediately and dazzled starting at the beginning of its next turn. Oh, wait. It doesn't create bright light. Oh, that's a dumb spell. Why'd I take that? It says if you cast this spell in the presence of bright light. Oh, wait. Yeah. Any target that fails. Yeah, so it has to be cast in bright light, and we're not in bright light. You already established that. That's stupid, and I did not read that spell well enough. I shouldn't have taken it.
Well, you switch it out after this, just not for this.
The fire giant doesn't emit a bright light?
No, not for real.
Probably not.
Oh,
wait.
Fire, but...
How about one more thing that's obviously, I don't know why all these spells aren't in Fantasy Grounds, but they're not.
Are they off of actual Pathfinder material, or are they unearthed Arcana?
Actually, this one's Ultimate Combat, so it should be in here.
Yeah, it should be in here. I have Ultimate Combat open.
Oh wait, yeah, Sun Metal's here. That would be for Eldrick, not for the guy. I don't know.
Hold your turn.
Everybody over there is... Well, he goes next, so I guess I'm gonna... I can't move in between unless I spend a mythic point, and I don't want to do that right now. So I guess I will... Damn it. He's surrounded by all these things.
Well,
What if I go
creatures, yeah.
over?
And a couple bodies. Namely
Yeah,
Eldritch
I'll go over here.
and Wisps.
He's gonna have to go around things to get to me.
Okay.
And then I'll attack with my gravity bow.
Heard.
17 plus 11 is 28.
That's enough to hit.
Yeah.
Love it.
Oh. Fucking course. 7 damage.
7 damage. So that's... Oh, he's getting low.
So, and then I'm actually, you know what? I am gonna go ahead and use my a mythic point, and I'm gonna attack again and then move.
Okay.
I can spend a charge to move 30 feet and attack at any point during my movement.
Bet.
So I will do that. 17 doesn't hit.
No, it sure doesn't.
Got
Nice try.
Okay.
The Blight Lord strikes the fire giant, does 40 damage to him. The fire giant, reeling from that attack, swings and fumbles. So the Blight Lord is going to take an attack of opportunity on him. And also fumble, opening him up for an attack of opportunity from the spider and from the fire giant. Let's go. I'm here for it all around attacks. This fire giant hits him for another 3d6 plus 15. So that's not bad. 25 resisted on the 15. Giant spider. That's AO1.
Spider, that was a web again. Can I do a web or do I have to bite? He's not close enough to bite.
Yeah, you're right next to him.
Huh? Oh, I am right next to him.
So bite. So it'd be
Yeah. So 21.
21 does not hit. It gets metal.
Yeah.
Caught some metal. Veil.
Wait, does the Hellhound get one?
Oh yeah, he's right there too. Yeah. I can do it real quick. You got it.
That one I can do. 24 misses? Fuck me.
Yeah, he's got moss and wood and metal, and he's undead. He's a real pain in the ass. Veil. Or yeah, so Veil not doing anything. So Hellhound.
Hellhound.
Veil just runs back.
I mean, he literally can't hit without a nat 20, so.
He's got that fire spell sometimes.
And he won't. It's every 2d4 rounds.
Oh wow! How many rounds do you have left?
Yeah. 3.
Nice. All right, so when you're up, use your magic spells that Elwyn knows you have. Could be the same. You guys could be related. Silwyn and Elwyn. You never know. Is that your last? Is Wyn the last name?
No.
Oh, other side of the wind wall. He hides. You can't hide on top of people, Shane. Stop climbing on top of Elwyn. It's getting too real. You're muted, by the way.
Cast on Osmir, so I'll be next to Osmir, and I was casting Cure Light Wounds on Osmir.
Hey, there we go. He's just heavy now.
Healed him. Yeah, healed him for 12.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to be more like back here.
Osmir?
Yeah, there we go. Osmir's turn.
What's the ruling on potions for unconscious individuals?
You can feed who's unconscious. Wisp?
Yeah.
You can feed it to him. Force a portion down his throat.
Okay.
He's super dying.
I know. I'm giving Osmir my 3d8 from Petra to take over to the big jug to take over to.
Okay. Over to Wisp.
Yes.
Nice.
That's funny.
Nice.
Did it bring him up to life a little bit too, or no?
You used it on
I think
Aelin.
I did.
Oh, 20.
Oh, I'll take this one off. Sorry, I have it coded for. I have 34. Yeah, I have it coded for self, so I didn't.
Yeah, it got him to life. So yeah, the raccoon rolls over there and just jug like the three size gourd full of healing potions. He just like swirls it around and stuffs it down the throat of the illusionary face of the satyr, and he just chokes it down and wakes up, and the slice that basically cut him almost in half just knits back together in front of you, but you can't see it because it's beneath the illusion from his sister. That makes him look like a human boy. And then I assume Osmir's done, so giant spider.
Giant spider. Web attack, because that's the only thing I could hope to hit with, and that is touch attack.
Yeah, web attack.
That's a 15.
I have touch 11.
Oh, then I hit.
Yeah.
And I think I hit with the last one.
So he's webbed up. What's that mean? He just can't move?
That's a great question.
Alright. Wisp is going to step back here. He'll pull out his bow. And he's just going to shoot this guy with it from the distance. He gonna miss. Back to Aylwin at the top and what web does. What would the web do?
Creatures caught within a web. He's grappled.
Okay.
That's what that means.
What's that mean?
The Blight Lord is grappled. I'm going to put that effect on him.
Already did.
That might matter.
Already did.
Perfect.
Then Aylwin's turn, and then the Blight Lord.
Yeah, Elwin's going to get a right chair. She's going to use her gravity bow, man.
Love it. They really
21.
They really needed 10 here. 21 does not hit.
Yeah.
Wait, well, he's grappled. Does that change his stuff?
Oh,
Does it
well,
make
I
him
don't know.
flat-footed?
Here,
It
I'll
still
just
doesn't hit him.
see what this does. What does that say?
So it says 15 to hit, miss.
Defense. His defense is -2 right now.
Okay, so he's a 20.
So does a 21 hit?
No, 23.
Okay. Then it still misses.
Okay. Then the Blight Lord is up, and he will swing on the dog again.
He's grappled.
He can't attack though, right?
He has to make a save, I think. I'm pretty sure he'll make the save, but I can't remember.
-4 penalty
We've
to
looked at
dex.
that.
Can't take attacks opportunity. I can't move unless I escape a grapple check. No spells. I could attempt as a grapple. I could attempt to escape the grapple with a standard action. I could attempt to reverse the grapple, but it's not a reversible. It's a web.
Yeah, you can't reverse that.
I can attack with penalties. The penalties are light weapons, natural weapons, unarmed attack at -2. I'm not using a light weapon. I have a bigger weapon, so I just need to break the grapple.
Amazing.
Yeah, I just need to break the grapple. Tempted. So
Yeah.
escape artist versus grappler. What's the CMD be? What's the CMD of the spider?
The DC is 12.
Okay. Well, I break free. Use my standard action to break free.
That's all I needed. Was you to use your standard action.
Yeah, no, just take his time.
I am buying time.
Yay! Keep on hitting him, giant.
Yeah, the giant is just gonna keep
Keep
hitting.
his head in. Yes.
19 damage to him, bringing him down a little bit.
Yes. Keep on hitting him.
Okay, and Vale.
Mr. Vale is let's see, what Vale? Vale is going to enter turn standing next to it's the Hellhound's turn. Vale can't really do anything unless she's close. And I'm not getting close to that thing. Vale knows better than to get close to that thing.
I assume the Hellhound's just gonna keep trying to attack. And miss. Right, it's just fodder. I can't hear you if you're talking, Megan.
Oh, I'm not talking. What'd you say?
Oh, it was the Hellhound's turn. I assume it's just gonna attack.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna attack. Sorry, I was reading our hard to kill thing from the Mythic because I was trying to figure out. It doesn't matter because Tim's con was. Well, it has to be double his con in order to kill him, but his con was 2.
Yeah, and it was double his con.
So.
Yeah, it really sucks. It happened earlier than I was hoping.
Dylan's going to move up here and then cast Cure Light Wounds. Sorry, I don't
Literally
know what that
can't hit it.
Oh man, that would have hit if
That
it was
was
still webbed.
I know.
Dang.
Sorry, I'm gonna Cure Light Wounds on Mr. Wispy here.
Here, he's got +2 for flanking.
Huh?
'Cause
Who's
the,
flanking?
the spider?
Yeah, the spider. Yeah, you get flanking on that. The spider's
Okay.
flanking the hellhound.
Sure.
Well, it doesn't matter.
I'll take it.
Surrounded. Hit him. Take what you can
I mean,
get.
not all of it. It's gonna.
You only did
Yeah,
4
it's
damage.
the fire. Well, because the fire is the only thing that's gonna hit. It's not giving it magic damage for the bite.
Just the 4 damage. Hey, it's something. So when you went to, you're done. You cured light wounds, Osmir, and then Spider Giant.
Giant
Osmir.
spider.
Yeah. No, Osmir
Osmir's
first.
not doing shit.
Okay, Spider Giant. He's gonna spit at him again, I assume.
Yeah, probably a 5-foot step back so that you can make that ranged attack, and then he's gonna. Oh, he's gonna roll a. Oh, that's actually a 7, but it doesn't.
Not an
hit.
11 though. Eldrick is still dead. Sorry, Eldrick. Wisp is gonna use his short bow on him. Are you working on your next character? Oh, he misses his shot. Automatically missing. Let's see. Oh, he misses Eldrick too. Luckily. Elwyn, you're in.
Luckily, what? He's dead. Like,
You don't want to overdo it.
you're just adding insult to injury at this point.
You don't want to overdo it.
17 doesn't hit. Oh, Osmir's gonna move back further. I'm sorry, I didn't
That's fine. So
do that
Elwyn's
on his
up.
turn.
She missed.
No, I just missed. Yeah.
Alright, the Blight Lord, great sword in hand. He's going to swing on the Fire Giant, who's his biggest threat at this point. 36 is going to hit. Oh man, wow, he rolled low. Only 32 damage. Fire Giant's up. He's going to keep
beat off.
He's going to keep beating on your dude. Hits with a 4.
He hits.
Fire Giant's broken too. 11 damage. He's getting weak. Veil charges up, gets the final bite in.
Yeah, right. It's not quite there yet. He's just gonna run up here and stay with the group, and then that's gonna end his turn.
Hellhound's gonna bite again. From opposite the Fire Giant.
Okay.
I can't move it.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, not gonna hit, but
You might.
I rolled damage. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I give him that 10 back. Or 5 back. I didn't mean to do that.
It's okay. That's the Hellhound, and then Silwyn.
Mr. Silwyn's turn again. Alright, Mr. Silwyn is going to use Wild Shape and change into a black bear. Do you do that on your end?
You're gonna turn into a black bear?
Yeah, I'm gonna do Wild Shape.
I'm just gonna have to do like.
You told me to do it, so I'm gonna do it.
I think it's also. I also think it's a great idea. So
I'll just put an NPC black bear in there. I don't have one apparently. That's the only thing I don't have. And here it is. And you're right there. We share this black bear. Why? I can't believe the bear doesn't have a picture. Maybe
yeah, that is pretty wild.
Maybe I went to the wrong place. No, it's Bestiary 1.
It doesn't get any bonuses since it's a wild shape. It's
No,
just a regular basic black
you
bear.
get a wild shape into the bear.
Alright, well then. Oh,
You're the bear
Mr.
now.
Mr. Black Bear.
Okay, so the wild shape, is that a
Black
standard
bear,
action
black
then?
bear. What do you see?
The wild shape. turns into a smaller medium animal, back again once per day. Her options are new forms. This ability functions like the B-shaped spell. So it's noted here. The effect lasts for 1 hour. Is a standard action.
That doesn't provoke attack.
So yeah, it's a standard action. And then I'm going to just move my 5 feet. Can I move my? I can't even. I can't move it. I just want to move out. I'm trying to move my bear just 5 feet in front of Osmir because I can't like move my full 15, can I?
The bear gets its movement.
Yeah, standard action is different than.
Okay. Yeah, then I want to. I just want to surround him. Yeah, and that'll be the end of my turn because I can't attack now since I moved in my standard action, right?
I got you, Tim. Don't worry. We got a plan. It's not good, but it's a plan. So the bear ran up. Did the bear takes an attack? I take it.
No, it's a standard action to move to shift.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. So Osmir's not doing anything. Giant spider web him.
Yeah. So D20 plus 5. Nat 20.
Hey, that's gonna hit.
What a waste of a nat 20.
Yeah, exactly.
I needed an 11. I didn't need a nat 20. I needed an 11.
But he's grappled again. So
you webbed him really good.
Yeah, you webbed him real hard.
The DC is 24 instead of 12 because I rolled a nat 20.
Oh, for my to break out?
Yeah.
I'm here for it. It's not real, but I'm here for
it.
Yeah,
it's extra strong. I mean, that only makes sense.
Double the webbing, double the fun.
Double the webbing.
So, Eldrick, there is no pain anymore. It's just cold. But then after a little while, and not even that, man, it goes from, cold to nothingness. You seem to be floating in a black ocean. You're weightless. You don't feel like you have any kind of form. Above you, the sky is not your normal stars. It's like a wound of a strip of stars that you don't recognize above you. They're not familiar, but they're all watching you, like they're looking down upon you. It's completely silent. The silence itself is complete. Like there's nothing but silence. Then out of the darkness, out of the stillness, you hear a voice that's not your own. And it echoes through the void around you. You swore to protect. You hear it as it echoes around you. A flicker of something like fire burns off in the distance after you hear this. Is it a campfire? A forge? Or someone's heart? For some reason it seems... but you try to reach out with it, with your presence, with your mind, with your being, and you can't. You start to fall. And you continually fall. And then suddenly there's stone beneath your feet. You're standing. There's a hall before you. And you start to walk down it, and there's armor on both sides of you, different shattered armors. And there's just written oaths with claw marks clawed over the oaths as if they were never completed. There's statues of knights with faces with no eyes lining the walls as you continually walk down this corridor. And as you walk, you notice behind you, it crumbles to dust behind you. The more as time goes on, time is timeless here. It just seems like a second or maybe even forever. But you're continuing on, and you finally notice that each of the armored statues without no eyes, staring blankly at you with nothing but hollowness, bears a crest that you can only recognize as your own family's crest. Oaths broken, hollow, eyeless, soulless, suits of armor, nothing more. Has your blade even, a blade you recognize that you've had in your hand to the moment of your death. Each of the broken and wounded looking statues or suits of armor, eyeless soldiers, as they blur in your vision as you continue onward. Each of them had your sword, they had your crest, they had your armor. You try to speak. Nothing. Your voice is ash, you hear nothing. Nothing comes out, Tim. Eldrick, who are you? You're no one. You're in the darkness and it is empty and it is silent. But there seems to be a shadow in the silence, in the darkness, a flickering of light again. You hear a voice again, echoing through the darkness. The shadow itself seems to pull towards you, leaning in towards you. The shadow draws long in towards where you are, and it flickers. You stood. You hear it say as it echoes through the hollowness that's around you. I'm sorry. You fell. It echoes through the corridor, wherever you are, this strange chamber. Then finally the echoing voice says, they walk, still. As it echoes through the chamber or the hallway. You see before you, as the endless corridor you'd been on gives way to the darkness and the fire crackling in the distance again. You see it burned into your vision. You see a city of flame. Not with, it's just a flame with some sort of strange, unearthly fire. Not a normal colored fire. Not just a normal fire. Some kind of magical fire. A city is aflame. And you notice it's actually Sumner that is on fire. You can tell because you recognize some of the towers. You see another tower, one that is oddly recognizable to you from your past. Somewhere you recently traversed through, except it is whole. It is one piece. But where it had been cracked before, you see what can only be described as the oozing magic of the world being bled out throughout the cracks that try to hold it together. And then finally, you see a mask shattered on a face of a queen. Can only be known as a regent. Up ahead of you. Just out of reach. A cracked and shattered mask across the brow of a noble-looking queen. Half of her face is just darkness. You can see what can only... If you think of like the scream mask with the way they're drawn out, think of that as being how the darkness seems to suck in and go down where her face would be, almost as if she's screaming in silence through the darkness. And then you see finally the last thing at her feet, the shield you've been carrying broken in half, shattered at the queen's feet. The echoing shadow whispers again. You, You're not done. And then nothing. Silence again and back to darkness. Alright, sorry, I had to give you some kind of turn. Wisp, you're up. You're dead. So
Are you telling yourself?
Well, yeah.
Wisp isn't dead.
Well, no, I'm saying Tim's dead, so like he can't do anything, but...
Let me give him you got a little screen time.
Yeah. You got a little screen time, little stuff's happening in your world. He misses with his short bow.
Ellen is going to shoot her bow at this grappled dude. And I have a plus 11.
Just a heads up, I do have wireless
You
headphones,
hit.
so if I walk away, I'm still listening.
Oh, okay, that's good. What did I say? Something about your feet?
Oh, you made a comment that you could have used me or something
For what?
earlier. I don't know.
Because, well, he said that because you're not alive and we could have really used you doing damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was like, what are you talking about?
I hit.
I talked shit to people's faces. You did go and missed?
No, I hit. 23 hits right now because he's grappled.
Yeah, he is grappled.
I thought you said I went, and then...
No, I hit. I hit. I'm celebrating. I hit.
Please hit again. Do more
11 damage.
Yay! Hit him.
11. It's damage. I need to put it on him, don't I?
I A giant might get him next turn. Hopefully that giant hits hard with his next hit if he doesn't get taken out.
I don't think it's gonna hit that hard.
And the Blight Lord's gonna go ahead on the giant.
46? He might hit for 46.
He does hit.
Oh, he hit the giant.
Not a crit. 37. The giant's at heavy damage. Fire
Oh.
giant is up.
Hit him, giant.
Bro, that's a pretty mean spell. It hits him with a 23. He rolled a 2. 26 damage.
Only 6.
He's critical. Vale, run up for a little nib.
For a little nips. Yeah, he noticed that. Actually, he does notice that his attention's drawn to the giant. And being a smaller creature, he is going to run up next to the bear, which he knows is his buddy Sylvan.
Yeah.
Hey, can I interrupt really quick and be that guy before you take Vale up there? Zane skipped the Blight Lord.
How?
Oh yeah, you did.
No, he missed. Or no, I hit the giant.
Yeah, he hit the giant. No, he didn't. Yeah, he didn't skip him. He hit the giant and almost killed him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
Would.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he would have taken the negative. Wouldn't have. Could he swing his greatsword while he's webbed?
I forgot he's webbed, so no.
How did I hit with a how did I miss with a 24?
No longer webbed.
He's not grappled anymore because he had to use his turn to do that. But the fire giant's getting 37 damage back.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say.
All right. Well,
So
then
that's
I
the
missed.
good news.
All right. Well, then I still missed with a 24. Dang it! I tried to bite him.
It was good effort. It was good effort. It was good effort. Hellhound.
Okay. Hellhound.
That's me, apparently.
No, it's me.
Hey,
My head.
hit again!
Okay.
Yo, let's go!
You hit him.
It's a D8 plus
Yeah.
a D6 fire. What's this?
Yeah, it's not gonna do much, but 4
Hey.
damage is 4 damage.
4 damage is 4 damage. That could have been it.
Ah.
He's close.
It's not Sylvan's turn. It's the bear's.
It's the brown
turn.
bear's turn.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought the brown bear. I don't.
You are. Sylvan is the bear.
Yeah, Sylvan is the bear. So
Bear
Sylvan-
Sylvan.
Damn it! I gotta find my bear page.
Yeah, it's really easy to lose pages on here.
Yeah. I found it.
Well, I threw it at
All
you.
right. The bear is going to. Where's?
2 claws, man.
Yeah, he's right next to him, so he gets 2 claws.
And a bite. You get 2 claws and a bite.
And you get 3 attacks.
All at +6.
How do I use his attack on here? I can't like grab and drop with
I
him.
got you. I got you.
All right.
I'm not sure what needs to happen, but we're just gonna.
They all miss.
They all miss.
Yeah. But they're keeping him busy. Osmir, running up there too. Everybody want a piece? He's low. Get him, guys!
He does have a cleave
Gosh,
attack
Laura
though. He's just gonna swing around and kill
surrounded.
everybody.
I know.
He's about to just teleport next to Elwyn and take her out.
Okay.
He's not really.
Yeah.
Oh!
Get with that acid ball.
Bounding strike, motherfucker.
Oh!
What's up?
Jumps and starts clawing at his
Oh,
face.
I just thought, I was like, oh god, she is gonna bring him up. I'm like, I am gonna get to kill everything. This is a good day. Like, nothing's been directly next to each other.
Oh,
That
21.
would have been real nice to hit him, because you were close.
Yeah. Bummer.
Hopefully we can take him out before he gets another turn.
Ashenheart might have a little something up his sleeve for him.
Elwyn's got a turn
That's
before
okay,
he
so we
does,
can't
so
have
we're...
So we got 26. He got 26 health, and if you can get him with the spider again,
So Osmir, does a bounding strike, he bounds out now too then?
He
You
didn't
mean
get it.
Ashenheart's corpse?
and then- yeah.
What did you say, Tim?
He missed.
You said Ashenheart might have something for him. You mean Ashenheart's corpse might have something for him?
Rises from the dead. All right, and he bounces. He's able to bounce out, right? Because bounding strike.
None of us are necromancers, are we?
No.
He's stuck there.
Yeah, he's stuck there. But the giant spider rolled a 23 to web him again, so he grappled.
Yay.
Would you like for me to apply?
I mean, this is the only way you guys could ever beat him, so you guys are doing good. I knew you had some good spells in there to use. Eldritch Ashenheart is still darkness, buddy. The light might be coming, but it's still darkness right now. Okay. Okay. You got a nice little scene. 20 misses with the arrow and Elwyn.
This was being a little beach. He hasn't done anything. Why doesn't he pull out his fire gauntlets again?
He already used it today.
25 to hit. 25 to hit.
Yeah.
And 8 plus 5, 13 damage.
Yeah. He's going to get one more attack.
Anything else?
No, he's not, because he's grappled.
Oh, he is grappled.
No, that's it.
I could still move, right?
No. You're grappled.
Full action to ungrapple, huh? All right, well.
It's a standard action. So a standard action to get yourself ungrappled, and then you can move after that.
Yes, I meant. But I would take a tax opportunity, so I'm just gonna.
And the great sword hits with 36. And only does 10 damage.
Yeah.
Oh,
Come on,
what?
Vale. Come on, Vale.
Vale's gonna come in with the final strike. Here she comes.
High roll.
After all the torture she's taking
She
here.
does have a +9 to hit now.
That's what I'm saying. And he's no, he's not.
He's not grappled.
Oh.
So you need a 50.
All right.
Better.
All right, here we go.
16!
Yay! Hit him!
Is it gonna be enough though? It's a D6. Is it gonna be enough?
Come on! Yeah! Vale takes the final bite.
Yeah.
Does it work on him?
No, he did. He died.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damage 6. Partially resisted. Yeah.
Oh.
He did. Yeah, Vale.
That's wild. Okay.
You gotta put a damage type in Vale's bite.
Yeah, I need to do something for her damage. All right.
Actually, it would be D6 plus strength too. So.
No, it doesn't. She's got a plus. She's a 10 strength.
Oh, okay.
She's dex based. But the dex doesn't do any damage. Alright,
Yeah.
so the Blight Lord's final breath hisses out of his mouth and he collapses to his knees. Yay! His armor is rusting to dust as you look at him. Even as he's falling, it starts to fall apart. His blade hits the ground, splits, and then crumbles to ash. Silence. Similar silence, but not quite the same silence as Eldritch Ashenheart is heard. Creeps over from the other side of the bridge, and the dead are no longer stirring in the area. But deep from within the trees, you can feel it. It's not magic. It's not sound. It's not anything you could really name more than saying it's like a pull. Almost like taking a breath, drawn inward. Something is patient and something is waking up here in Omara Forest. The mists that have been kind of a pain to see through up until this point slightly part, revealing on the other side of the bridge a narrow path ahead of you, half swallowed by creeping ivy and luminous mushrooms. It's not a particularly marked trail, but it is unmistakably a trail ahead of you.
Well, anywhere without I'm going to take the crate off of Eldrick's back. I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to look at the bear and go, you gonna stand there or you gonna help? and I'm gonna grab his shoulders, and we're gonna put Eldrick inside the crate, the footlocker.
Okay.
And then we're gonna bring him with us.
Yeah.
I'm just looking on in astonishment because I've never seen this before. I was like,
You
"Well,
did.
he
You
had
saw the
that."
last game.
You saw me sleep in a footlocker, and that's about all
I
you
did.
saw.
Oh yeah, I did.
And what are you gonna stay, Bear?
No,
Or are
I'm
you
transforming back.
okay? I'm going to then close the footlocker, put the footlocker on my back, look over at, I don't know, this guy, and I'm gonna introduce myself. I'm gonna say, I'm Elwyn. And then I'm gonna hold out my hand and go, and you are?
Oh.
Oh no! Oh, what gave it away?
Literally everything.
Ah, 'tis a long story, and now I don't feel is the time to explain it all. Let's just say I found your friend, and he was no longer capable of continuing, but it gave me the chance that I needed, and I
Friend
took
is
that
actually
chance.
a super generous word here. So let's not mix words. Not super fond of the guy that you're replacing anyway. Just,
I gathered
you watch
that
my back,
from
I'll
our
watch.
last few. Yeah, I gathered that.
You watch my back, I'll watch yours. In the meantime, what do I call you?
Thank you. Call me Sylvan. And
All right, Sylvan.
This is Vale, my fox.
All right. Well,
hello,
we gotta go
it's
figure out
me, Vale. How are you doing? It says. The fox speaks to you after he's introduced it and he's been discovered. Hello, you might not know me from many others, but I've been here the whole time. How fort art thou, companion? And it like walks in between, like figure eight style between Selwyn's legs, and like you can tell it's smiling, like kind of the prance that like a cat would do after a nice cleaning, but except for the fox. And then it says,
Yes.
Elwyn bites her tongue this time. I'm not happy to be back.
By the way, my fox can talk.
Yeah. I'm also unhappy about the state of Eldrick. Well, it's a corpse in a footlocker that I'm currently carrying. I don't have time to put all this together. It's nice to meet you guys.
The pleasure
we gotta go
is
see
all mine. I've always wanted to know humans. They're so interesting. Do you smell that? It smells like the old Fey courts of long before. Tantalizing.
Right. Let's go find whatever they were trying to keep us from, and maybe we get lucky and we can bring Eldrick back with us.
That sounds marvelous.
And now we can follow the path.
Shane is trying not to lose it.
You're so much nicer than I am because I hate every bit of this.
I like it.
I'm trying not to let
not what I
Megan
expected Vale to sound like, which is great.
So you guys decide to cross the bridge and follow the path?
Yeah.
You follow it through high mushrooms that are swaying, even though there's really no wind. You go past trees that lean slightly towards the trail as if eavesdropping on your passing. The deeper you're going, the quieter it seems to get, and then it opens up into a clearing, round and serene, bathed in moonlight that's filtering through the impossibly heavy canopy. The air is warmer here. It's alive, but it feels kind of reverent. In the center of this opening, in this clearing, is a white stone gazebo. It is circular on its roof. It is slightly tilted from age. Vines curl around its pillars like sleeping fingers. There's no blood, no rot, no trace of the war from before. Just behind you, just the peace and tranquility of this simple clearing with a gazebo in it that seems touched by time but not by war. It's peaceful. There's heavy moss underfoot. It feels soft. It's not damp like the rest of the forest. It's nearly warm. It's like a blanket folded and heated up and then waiting to be unfolded to keep you warm. It's a very nice, warm, welcoming feeling, this moss. Hey guys, how are you? It's me, the boss. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. So inside the gazebo, as you guys approach, you notice there's a cracked dais, or what is it, dais? It rises a few inches from the ground, and in its center there's a shallow recess filled with tiny white clovers. A few of them have a glow to them, faintly blue. Not sure why. Carved into the outer rim of the dais is a nearly hidden sigil, a crescent moon above a leafless tree, partially obscured by ivy that seems oddly resistant to the touch. Also nearby in the clearing is a stone brazier resting on a pedestal covered in rust. A glyph is carved faintly into its
sounds
root.
uncomfortable.
Huh?
I said a stone brazier sounds uncomfortable.
That sounds very uncomfortable.
What did I call it? A brazier?
A
You
brazier.
called it a brazier.
Brazier?
Brazier?
Brazier? I hate that word. Stone fucking thing rests on the
There's
pedestal.
a bra.
Huh? It's not all over the shoulder
I don't know what
boulder,
you call it.
but it is on some boulders. It is on a pedestal. Resting on a pedestal. It's covered in rust. There's a faint glyph carved into its rim. It says, "Fire gives shape to memory" on the glyph. Farther, beyond the gazebo, there's a glint of still water that catches your eye. There's a basin ringed with luminous mushrooms that seem to glow in your peripheral vision only, not when you actually look at them. Every time you look away, you're like, are they glowing? And they're not when you look. The water reflects moonlight, but it shows something else too, something older. On the other opposite edge of the clearing, half hidden behind a root-wrapped stone, you spot a hollow trunk of a massive tree, inside which is hanging 5 crystal strands, similar to harp strings, forgotten harp strings in this instance. If you get close, even though there's no wind, you'll notice there's a carving that says, "Play the first song he gave the forest." So all of those things are going on. All around you, the forest is
That's
watching.
a lot to remember. So that's a lot to remember.
I understand.
Is the brazier on fire? Is it lit?
It is not lit.
I'm gonna cast spark and light it.
Yeah, it says the first thing. It says fire produces memory, so we need to remember something. So we need fire for the first thing, because that's the first thing we come to. So let's
spark it.
Okay.
Yeah, if you don't have spark, I can cast spark as well. Since you don't know everything I can do.
You cast spark on the over the shoulder boulder holder, and instantly above the flame and of the flame itself, you see a scene of a lightly green-skinned, highly pointed-eared, winged figure, and he's dancing in the same clearing near the gazebo with lots of glowing fae-type creatures around him, and he is playing a flute while he's dancing around the gazebo with his glowing companions. It stays lit, and the silent illusion continues for the duration at this time. There's also vines wrapping around the gazebo. As you're looking, you notice that the vines seem to be tightening harder and harder around the gazebo after you've done this with the fire. There's a reflection pool left, and
the reflection pool
and the crystal strings
is what I wanted to do.
What was the reflection pool? I forgot about what it said about that.
There was nothing that we really saw other than the mushrooms light up when we aren't looking directly at them.
So
there's nothing, like, if going over to it doesn't show us anything else.
It's a pool. There's a basin filled with water there, and then it's got a bunch of mushrooms that glow only when no one seems to be looking at them. You can give me a DC 20 perception check.
Perception.
$21.
21? That's pretty good. The mushrooms seem to be shifting. You're not sure what they're reacting to, whether it's who you are as a person or your intention in general. Do you touch the water or do anything else over there? I would take sense motive or knowledge arcana as well.
I have knowledge nature. What would that do?
Knowledge arcana or sense motive? Sense motive of 14.
Sense motive.
I do have a sense motive.
I want to like run my hands over the top of the mushrooms, but not touch them. Just kind of like see how they react to the motion of me, like, you know.
Physically, they seem to reach for you. They don't change color, but you can feel like you can't quite see it, but you get a feeling that they're like stretching their mushroom bodies towards you as you wave your hand over it.
And they're all the way surrounding this bowl of water.
Yes,
correct.
This basin of water. A pebble skitters into the water as you're reaching over to mess with the mushrooms, and it ripples the water itself. And you notice, Ilwyn, in the reflection, it's not you of today, but it's you plus maybe 200 years. A very old-looking version of yourself.
Can I have a vial in my inventory, an empty vial. Can I use that to, without touching the water itself, scoop up some water?
You can definitely try. I would say, since you're trying to do it slippery dippery do style, sleight of hand would have to come into play.
I'm pretty good with that. Where's my skills?
Please roll a 1. Just so I can change what I was going to do originally.
Why? Let's see. Sleight of hand. My sleight of hand's not that good, actually. 11.
You lose your tool, your vial in it, because you're about to touch water and you have to let go.
So I dropped the vial. Anything happen to the vial after it drops into it?
Well, because the ripples of the water, you just see yourself really super old in front of you. Okay. Reflecting back. And you've also been staring at this for a little while, so I'm going to need you to roll a will save for me. Really, just Sylvan, because you were looking at the mushrooms. Tim's dead, so you don't need to roll. Eldrick's dead. Oh, that's pretty
29.
Good. Yeah, you shake off what feel to be the attempt to have you doze off. You just tired. It could be from the battle, or it could have been from magic.
Yeah, don't look at the water anymore. After sensing that, I withdraw looking at the water.
All right, let's take a look at these. You said the vines are tightening around the gazebo. Is that the vines look unnatural?
They look natural, but they seem to be growing backwards. If that makes sense.
It doesn't make sense. You're gonna need to be more explicit.
Okay, spellcraft, survival, perception, knowledge, nature. Use rope, I suppose, if you're trying to mess with them.
29 survival.
29 survival. 29 survival. You can remove the vines off of the gazebo if you chose to, and you feel comfortable doing it.
Okay. You know what? Oh, before I do that, I think I'm going to spend my last point of mythic power.
To do what?
Hold on. Double checking. I'm pretty sure I have it. Where the hell did it go? I guess I thought it was like speak with plants. Oh, it is speak with plants. I'm gonna cast speak with plants. My last point of mythic power.
What do you say to it?
Actually, it's not my last point. Look at that.
She's a spendthrift.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. No, it is my last one. Okay. I'm gonna speak with plants. And instead of removing the vines, I'm going to appeal to the vines. And ask, what is this place?
Okay. So vines aren't super smart. Just putting it out there. And they speak more with feeling than with words. So they speak in light and wind, and they speak in growth and not growth. And it's more of a emphatic feeling than it is words, though. So you get the sense that to them this is home, but that they've lived in a state of constant hunger, but not pain, for a long time, protecting the master's favorite space. Like something master, something lord, I don't know, like you get the feel of something powerful, something they trust that they're waiting for, but they're here, and they won't leave until the right person comes.
How do we help?
Oh, finish the puzzles is kind of you can almost get imagery of the crystal cords in the stump. You get imagery of the reflecting pool with the mushrooms in it.
With the mushrooms in the reflecting pool?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'll move to try to put the mushrooms in the reflecting pool.
How many are you putting in?
Well, I'm going to do it one at a time.
Okay.
I mean, how many did I see? If I'm seeing visions, I'm going to recreate the vision.
Yeah, so roll me a perception check. It happens fast and it's real weird. It's not normal.
I mean, you're making this difficult on purpose.
Trust.
I'm not trusting you.
She never trusts me, you guys. I never done anything
I'm not
wrong.
trusting you. 29.
Not good enough. You see 4 mushrooms in there at the time of your viewing. As you put them
then I'm putting 4 mushrooms in, one at a time.
You put 1 in. Do you say anything or just put it in? Is it just you by the reflection pool, or is everybody else over there too?
I'm like standing next to it, but not looking at the water, because last time I looked at it, I got tired. I'm gonna tell her, don't look at the water.
Okay. Wisp
Don't
is sitting.
look
He's
at your
like crisscross
reflection.
applesauce in front of the gazebo. He looks a
He's
little
not doing anything.
confused. Oh, here, and if you know what I can do, if you guys would like, just for funsies.
I got a gazebo. Ooh.
It's not a little gazebo. You know, it's not perfect, but it'll do.
So inside that gazebo is where the water thing is?
No, it's like this. That pool is over here to the left, where the water pool's there. There's a little. It's like I said, it's not perfect, but it's here.
Gotcha.
So like this would be your water basin right here, with the mushrooms around it. In the vines are on the gazebo, and then that giant tree is where those crystal cords are.
So we got fire.
And the fire is on the other side, right behind the gazebo, where you can't see it in that corner. So you lit the fire. She throws in 1 mushroom at a time. Are you looking at the pool? He's standing next to you. Do you look at the pool when she throws the mushrooms in or not? Either of you? Wisp is not nearby.
I'm not looking at it. I'm gonna wander over to Wisp. Because I noticed he's just sitting in front of it.
He's chilling.
I'm I'm going to look long enough to see if my reflection changes, but not like linger.
Okay, so you take a look as you throw the first mushroom in, and you see before you see the city of Sumner, but it is not that the walls aren't as high. There are more animals. The jungle is not as grown. It seems as if there's more plains and looser forest around, as well as like farm fields and things around the Sumner. In fact, you get the feeling you're seeing what you've heard called in Thrain's journal Summerside. But you only look for a second, so you just catch a glimpse of it before you look away.
Okay.
Then you want to put another mushroom in?
I do.
Okay, you put another one in. Do you look?
Again, briefly, to see how the reflection changes.
The reflection changes. You see an army of dwarves mounted on mechanical beasts, and you see mechanical giants flying, like weird flying boats, and another army next to each other. It looks to be possibly in Korsoth. The other army is consistent of a lot of rabble. It looks like humans, some elves, some lizard men. It seems to be, again, when magic was maybe legal, older, longer, back in a time lost. And you see the full glory of the alabaster tower at the edge of this battle scene right before you look away. You throw the third one in?
Number 3.
You throw the third one in, and it shows a coffin. Up on a stand, a large coffin with what appear to be elvish runes written around the coffin. And that's pretty much all you'll catch. You can't really read it if you're not going to stay and look. And then the fourth one.
Yeah.
Throw the fourth one in, and you see the Sphinx. You see him from different directions, like almost a collage, an explosion of the Sphinx from head on, then from the side, then from above, then from head on, then from the side, from a distance, and then you look away.
Did anything change around me?
The vines settled back off on their own, off of the gazebo, and the crystal strings left in the stump there are all that's left to be explored.
Huh.
There's nothing else to explore. How would we know what to play?
I'm just saying. There's nothing else here. You saw him dancing. He's still dancing by the fire, playing his flute. With that being,
But it's a silent illusion.
It is indeed. So, that being said, with high enough history or performance, I would allow for a perception to add a bonus to your roll. Those would be your best 2 easiest ways to get it if you have either of those.
You said performance or what?
History, knowledge history, or a trial and error is our final countdown. Did you just roll 29 perception?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Oh, no. Trying to say I was cut off line or whatever, but
Oh, you said perform? You
Yeah.
said perform?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh. Nope.
oof. So yeah, performance was good. We have history, knowledge history.
I don't have knowledge
19.
history.
Oh, I'm trained. Let's go. And they're helping you, so that's 21, which is good enough. Does anybody have an instrument or can whistle?
Wisp, maybe.
Oh, Wisp definitely does. but he definitely does. He actually has a flute. He has pipes. Never mind, he has pipes. So yeah, I'm down for that though. I'm all for his pipes doing the work.
Yeah, that's why we brought him, right? He's got skills too.
So like you guys, okay. So here's how it plays out. You guys are like doing your things. You go over, you light the fire, you see the dude dancing, and Wisp sees that, and that's when he really sat down and looked confused and kind of stunned for a bit. And then you went over to kind of talk to him, and he wasn't not really super responsible about it. He wasn't saying much. And then Elwyn goes over and knocks the mushrooms in the thing. It's like, here's some mushrooms. The vines kind of fall away and recess. And then she goes over to look at the crystal thing here, and you're like, oh, there's a crystal thing here, and you're like, yeah, there's crystals, there's strands of crystals, and you're almost like a harp, and like that's like right when you guys are starting to get frustrated with everything, he like looks over, stands up, gets excited, he's like, you guys have been traveling so far and so long with you, longer than anywhere, and we've gotten so far, we keep doing so much fun stuff, and the guy, he like cut me in half, I'm back, I'm totally back, and everything's good, and now we're here, and you know who that is? Do you know who that is? Oh my god, wait a minute. He like started patting around on his illusionary body, and eventually he's like, and he starts pan-fluting the shit out of the place, and the silent image starts to dance as well. At the same time, and now that he starts to play it, he seems just super happy, full on satyr mode, dancing in circles, howling at the moon, busting his pan flute. You hear the forest start to come alive, birds, creatures in the distance, cicadas. It's just all of the bioluminescent mushrooms start to glow. Even the ones that you weren't looking at start to glow. The whole forest literally goes up a foot or two. Like the trees get bigger, the grass grows longer, the streams sprinkle harder. Like everything is just coming to life all at once as he plays this pan flute. And let's see. No, I gotta find my thing. So he's playing that, and that's not here either. The earth gives away. So the earth gives away, and where you guys have been sitting before, right there, where that signal insignia is right here. Here I go. I'll mark it. I can ping, right here. Boop. That little guy right there. That gives away and like spirals down, and below there's a passage that leads to another clearing. In the center of this clearing, kind of underground, surrounded by odd mushrooms and odd other stones and things that are surrounded by a strange, illusion or some sort of like powerful writ on the ground, is this purple and blue pulsating stone, a pretty good sized stone. Yeah, I'll give you guys 2 seconds before I have something else to add to that.
What do we need 2 seconds for?
I'm just seeing if you got anything to say. You come across a big giant glowing stone again. This one doesn't seem to be bleeding as much mythic energy, but it definitely has a feel of mythic or greatness power-wise to it. It does have a rune around it, and it is a secret chamber beneath the Fey Lord's gazebo area clearing. I don't know.
I look over and I'm thinking, have you guys seen anything like this before?
No.
This is new to me.
New to you. Elwyn's seen something like this before.
That's what I was asking. her. I was like, hey.
Yeah, usually this is the part where Eldrick. Yeah, usually this is the part where Eldrick smashes something. So I'm not really sure what we're gonna do without
your backpack with your chest like bangs a little bit, and like the giant thing you use to smash stuff falls out and like ding 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 on the floor and like rolls out in front of you guys. And you notice for the first time there's actually like runes encircling it, and it like flashes in the luminescence of the mushrooms and the arcane pure raw power of the earth, of the planet. It shows off like some sort of ensorcelment on his battering ram has taken place, and you're not sure where it hails from, but it fell out in front of you.
Well, that's 100% a sign, so let's do it.
It was 100% a sign.
100%.
Who's doing it?
Let's do this.
And for good measure, Tim falls out with it. Eldrick falls out too. Like, it's not made to carry corpses. They get all springy. You know, immaterial stuff holds place. But like, once flesh, always flesh. It's just
falls out too?
Dead weight. Yeah, he just tumbles out too.
I'm gonna shove him back in. I don't want to lose him.
He's fine. He's fine. It all happens. He tumbles out as soon as you guys break this thing. Just trust me. It's good for everybody.
All right. Hulk smash this bitch.
Who's
I was
doing
about to say, like, as soon as I saw that stone, I would have pulled out my.
I'm
my
gonna do
gun.
it.
Yep.
I'm like, I'll take this one. I was like, I've just first met you guys. You know, let me do this for you. Since you guys have helped me out this far.
This is trade 13. He's ready.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I think that it might make more sense for me to do it, but
Yeah.
I can't even pick it up. No, this is what I do. I say that I want to do it, and then I go to pick it up, and I go to lift it, and I can't even lift it off the ground. And I was like,
yeah.
well, I tried.
It's too heavy. Like, goddamn. Who carries this around all the time?
And I was
It's
like, all
only
right, you were
20
right.
pounds.
You do it. You do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and like as I'm looking at it, I kind of take a moment and focus in and take a deep breath, and like as I exhale and mid like very quick meditative moment, you kind of see like a flash of like bull's horns come out from my skull and then disappear. And I've taken my animal focus. I've taken my animal focus aspect of the bull to add 2 to my strength.
Hey, that's an extra point. Let's do it. All right, roll me a strength check.
The ram actually gives you a +2 bonus to strength checks too.
Oh, nice. So that's a 19. So you're +4.
Let's go.
Oh, ouch.
A little unwieldy in her hands. The first swing doesn't go great. She kind of goes to swing and overcompensates, not used to having so much power. But she does. She's like, I learned this from Eldrick, and she continues her momentum around. She misses and continues around and says, I was warming up! And then, roll again.
This is why.
I need a couple of laps to get a full range of power with this thing.
Momentum. I gotta get momentum going.
I think I'm lined up now. She's got it. What's she got?
Okay, I'm at a +5. Okay. Hey, that's 23.
Oh. So she rolls on her desk there. I can't see it now, but I could before. She rolls on her desk. She's swinging a miss. She's swinging a miss. She's swinging. She cracks this thing right down its spine. And it just shatters in half. And right as she hits it, all the momentum, the clickety-clacky, the top of the thing, out plops and flops old Eldrick, Ashenheart, falls all over the ground right as she hammers into this thing. And that is where we will pick up next week, guys, with the Crackstone. Because it is 10:06. I'd hope to get one scene farther, but I guess we'll get here. So
We might have if you hadn't killed him. Like, it's way harder to kill us now. Like, it's stupid that he got killed, but it's fine.
The crit did it. I critted. The 50 points out the gate was murder.
You didn't crit me.
I'm the one that took 50 points.
Oh, you took the 50? Okay,
yeah.
Well, the crit on you did it.
No, it was his 2 con.
Yeah.
You have to hit us for double our con score to kill us, and that's not hard if your con is 2.
Yeah.
My immediate reaction to coming back to life was gonna be like, man, I can't believe you guys survived that fight. I thought, when I was dying, you'd all be dead. It's not like you can just summon a fire giant out of nowhere, right?
Right. I dreamt there was a fire goblin. Awesome.
That's the only thing that saved us was that fire giant, man. He hit hard.
Yeah, he did all the damage and took all the hits too.
Man, well, good job, guys. I will say you should research what you want for Mythic 3 because it's coming real soon.
Okay.
Were you gonna level in the middle of a session?
I know. I hate you, Megan. I really do. Just go ahead and level your Mythic to 3.
Yes, Vital Strike.
Oh, not you, Tim. You have to roll against negative levels for dying. That's a real thing.
Oh.
Unfortunately. You're going to have to get back up to level 6 so you can take Mythic 3. You see how upset he is? I'm just kidding. Once you're back alive, I don't do negative levels unless it matters. It doesn't matter right now.
Does he get his con back?
Well, I mean, long story short, I'm ruining stuff for next time, kind of. But long story short, the answer is he will eventually. He will. I mean, I'm not gonna leave him at 2 forever. Not on purpose.
I mean,
you guys did pretty good. I actually was a little concerned at first, but I knew you had like a couple of big spells. Like I knew that there's a couple of decent damage spells, and then I knew you all had a bunch of summons. So I knew you could, worst case scenario, surround him and at least just be in the way so he couldn't do anything.
A little too late though. I mean, we could have saved Eldrick before he died, but
I'm telling you, I put 50 into Elwyn and I put like 37 into Eldrick like in the first couple rounds, and like you guys went down way low hit points, and then when he hit you with that, I don't know, it was an arrow or somebody hit you. I don't know. You went down pretty fast, but either way, it was fun. You guys made it. We got through the Blight Lord and into the Ladrin Fey King's forest or Prince's forest. You got beneath the gazebo, figured out the puzzles of the gazebo clearing to get down to the magic stone, the ley line stone that like the one you guys broke in the sewer, but different, the one in the forest. So you guys have moved your way through. Now that this one's broke, more stuff's gonna happen, but it's a whole real problem, and it's only gonna get worse from here. But Mythic 3 won't hurt, so
you
enjoy it.
I will.
recuperation.
I still have the stream going, you guys. Feel free to keep doing you and things and doing your characters or whatever. I'm not binding.
So basically, our mythic is basically like my trickster. I just got another level.
Yeah, so you drag a trickster over and drop it on there, and that's what you're getting is all the trickster stuff from Mythic 3. I think it's just under classes though still.
Yeah, long rest give us full hit points now.
Oh, you needed that.
Big time.
So third tier trickster, your base attack bonus goes up 1, your fortitude save goes up 1, and your will save goes up 1.
That's not real. That's not real.
You don't get all those because it's only if he's trickster full on. Does he get this?
No, that's not. You don't get adjustments to base attack and all that stuff.
You don't
with
get all
Mythic.
that with the trickster. That's what I'm saying. You don't get all that. It's funny how
with
they
any
put
of
this
them
in here because they put it in here as an actual class, but it's not how it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I don't drag it over anymore because it's a pain.
Oh.
I mean, it just doesn't do the right thing.
All right. Well, then we'll need to figure out Shane's and Tim's probably.
I mean, they get recuperation and then they get a mythic feat.
They don't get a path ability?
Yeah, it says I got a path ability.
Yeah, there's... Yes. Because I'm taking 2 path abilities this time. I'm taking the extra path ability feat, and then I'm taking 2 paths.
Yes. so that's cool. So yeah, that's you guys are gonna be mad powerful now if you don't use all your mythic points in the first round. You guys did good. That was tough. I didn't think you would fall down that fast, honestly, Tim. I didn't. You went pretty quick. And you did get to put in some work. Like you got a bunch of the disrupting undead going.
Yeah, you did like 40 damage every hit at least. Somewhere around there.
No, I mean I knew it was gonna be tough, but I mean you guys also had, air wall and summon monster and this and that.
Yeah, that helps.
Takes a long time for that summoning stuff to work, and if I didn't have that compass, we would have been in a different position.
And that's why you do have the compass, and also that's why they swarmed you first. And it wasn't straight to the dude, If he'd have been swinging on you guys the whole time, it would have been another game altogether. His little arrow attacks weren't that bad. Just 40 points.
50 fucking points of damage. You can go fuck yourself with not that bad.
That was a crit.
Okay. So it was that bad. Over half my hit points in one hit.
I didn't take
any of them away. The list of mythic feats. They're there. Feats. Is the mythic feats just under feats?
You have to go.
You just go to mythic.
You have to go to
and put type mythic.
Oh. Oh, did you stop, Scribbler?
No. Must have been quiet for a while.
At 9:54, it.
So, like, if it says mythic next to it, that means it's a mythic feat.
Sounds like it.
No, what you want is there's a list of mythic feats.
I mean, I'm in feats, and I went to type mythic. Isn't that them?
Well, yeah. There's also the path ability. I'm gonna choose Ever Ready.
What's that do?
It makes it so that when I make attacks of opportunities, I gain.
Let's throw it in the chat.
Okay.
There's a list because I guess they do all say mythic after them. But that's the list.
Like, I could use as Elemental Fist one of them. Like, I could just use Elemental Fist as one of my mythic feats.
So basically, I get 2 attacks of opportunity each round, and I
Elemental Fist.
+3.
Non-mythic.
First.
So in order to take an Elemental Fist mythic, you have to have Elemental Fist.
Looks good too.
Okay, so mythic feats are just I have to already have that feat.
No, I mean you have to look at the different. Everyone has different stuff.
For quite a few of them, yes, you do. You kind of have to plan ahead and know what it is. So whatever feats that you have currently, you could build on those by taking the mythic version of those. I took an extra. My feat is an extra path ability, and so instead of taking a mythic feat, I'm just taking an extra trickster path ability.
I mean, if it was me and I was you, I would do something to either augment your animal or just your base attacks or your spells or something,
But I was looking for a mythic feat that I could do that with.
It's a path ability that you'd want to do that with, and I think that comes from the Hierophant path, actually.
He's a trickster.
And not the trickster path. I know.
Where are all the where are the mythic stuff at in Fantasy Grounds for that? I have to open the book and find it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to find things in Fantasy Grounds, honestly, I think.
It can be for sure. just go, here's Archmage. I can go there, and that tells me the path abilities. But I need Trickster, so path abilities for Trickster. So if you go to the Books tab and go to the Pathfinder Mythic Adventures, and then all the Mythic heroes are in here, you can open up the book and look at them.
So the Pathfinder Mythic Adventures.
Yeah.
No Trickster.
Dang, Fickle Attack is cool. Mirror Dodge. Perfect Mimic. Vanishing Move. Because he can do 3rd tier Trickster path abilities, right? So you can do 1st or 3rd tier path, I think, because we're on the 3rd tier of Mythic now.
Yeah, so he gets a path ability and a mythic feat, and that mythic feat he could just take two. You can take 2 path abilities, like you can use your feat to make an extra path ability, or you can use your path ability to take an extra feat.
Yeah, so you either get 2 feats or 2 path abilities or one of each.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm looking through the 3rd tier champion path abilities real quick. I might change my mind.
Yeah, there's some good stuff. I mean, there's some good stuff in there. The 3rd tier of anything is starting to get cool. Titan's Rage. You can cause yourself to grow in size, becoming a terrifying sight to behold. That's cool. Is it still all black right now, Grace? Because it's acting silly. I'm not sure why. Yeah, it was acting silly for a little bit there. Yeah, so you guys got a little reading to do.
I already had mine planned out, so.
You've had yours planned out since the first week, so yeah, you got that spreadsheet going.
No, because I changed some things, but I do now have no one of consequence, which means that in order to remember who the hell I am after the conversation's over, people got to make a hell of a will save. And subtle magic.
Mythic Companion? Is that something?
Yes, it is something. But again, it might be not your path. The companion stuff. Oh, the feats? It says that you can't have a... That one I saw, but it has a prereq.
It says prerequisites, you must not be mythic. You are considered a mythic creature. Oh, that's weird. It's reading really weird in the book.
It is very weird. Okay, I'm just going to type this one last thing and then I'm going to get out of here.
Alright. Ooh, Shane, you can take Fickle Luck.
Yeah. What's Fickle Luck?
Reroll a d20 after seeing the result once per day per mythic tier. So 3 times a day. Mythic Wild Shape.
That'd be cool. Mythic Wilds.
You know, I think I'm going to take Unstoppable Shot, even though I'm not really a ranged dude.
Yeah, That's surprising.
Like,
I didn't think you were gonna do that.
it lets me basically use any ranged attack as a lightning bolt. It can go through everything. I can just basically make a line, and then with a mythic point, like I can, and that's with any ranged attack. I don't even have to use a mythic point for that. Then with a mythic point, I can alter the course by 90 degrees twice.
Ranged or thrown.
Yeah, so I could just get a spear and throw it, and like without using any mythic points, it'll go through everything that I throw it at. So it's like a lightning bolt that I throw.
Before you make the attack roll, you expend 1 use of mythic power to bend the path to attack up to 2 times as it strikes the target.
Yes, you can do that. You can expend 1 use of mythic power, but you don't have to. If you just want to do straight, then you don't need to use any mythic power.
Nope. I'll get you some javelins and work on your decks.
You get
Yeah, I'll have to grab some javelins.
And work on that.
Do you already have a mythic cleave?
Oh, is it dex? Is that what?
To throw.
Yes.
My dex isn't good.
That's not bad. You got 15.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
+2. Plus your base attack bonus. So like you're throwing at a +7.
So it's always
9,
dex for the
Okay.
throw?
10, 11, +11. To throw.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think that I just do the 2 things. I gotta do some stuff for Osmir, but I'm not doing those now. I'm gonna have to do those another time. You get 9 surges instead of 7, so I'm gonna update that, and then I'm gonna go to bed. I have to be up early.
I can try and turn it
I'm
on.
not packed. I'm not gonna be here tomorrow.
Okay. Oh yeah, you're leaving. Grace, so
Yeah.
I'm the storyteller, dungeon master, game master, and then the 3 of them are players in a world. So I control the non-playing characters like the shopkeeper, the goblins, or whatever they're fighting, the skeletons, and I control the scenes and things like that. But then they use their characters with stat sheets and dice rolls to determine if they can overcome the obstacles and challenges that get thrown in front of them as they delve through an imaginary world trying to save it from God knows what.
Seven, but now it's 9. Oh, because I need to.
Alright, I'm gonna let these guys wrap up their stuff and everything, do whatever they're doing. I am gonna go ahead and end the streams for tonight. It's 11 o'clock. I will be on again tomorrow night. Thank you, Twitch.